Give me a second, guys. my God. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I didn't know I wasn't going. I didn't hear that. Oh shit. What the fuck? Why the fuck that shit go? Hold on. I gotta bring that back. I gotta bring that back. I didn't hear the bars. Which one was it? Hold on. Fuck. Yeah. Hey. Hey.
In a room, got that pistol on my hip. I'm ready to hit that bitch with a broom. Hit that bitch and I'ma consume on my beer. Drink it like a fucking king while you sipping like a fucking queer. They call me Tony Digital, bringing 4K visuals. Every day we bringing money, bringing them residuals. And I got that pistol on my motherfucking hip. Talk that shit, I will bust your motherfucking ass in the lip. And I fuck your bitch behind the back. Hit that bitch off in that pussy, then I call it play that. Hit that bitch off in the face, nutted in her fucking face. Broke that bitch's hip, it was looking like a disgrace. I don't give a fuck what a nigga gon' say about me, cause I be on TV and I'm in the HD. You in 1080p, bitch I'm in that 4K. Hit a nigga in the head, then I'ma go on both ways. Hit a nigga in the head, hit a nigga in the stomach, hit a nigga in the tummy. Give a fucking yummy pussy when I beat that pussy up. It's feeling really crummy. Hit that bitch on the back and yummy. I'm doing bars, I'm driving fast cars. I got bitches on my dick, yeah I'm a fucking star. I don't give a fuck what a nigga gotta say, because I got money every fucking day. I go to the back, I got it all day. This shit ain't funny. I'm bringing in them pounds, bringing in them bricks. And I got a lot of toys, I got a lot of sticks. Yeah, I got a lot of sticks. If niggas wanna trip, I'ma bust them in the hip. Hey, look, I ain't really like that. But if a nigga come in the crib, I'ma be like that. I'ma be like that. I'ma see like that. I'ma really respect the individuals, don't come see like that. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Alright, man. Alright. I hope I'm not, yeah, I gotta make sure I'm not muted now. Y'all saying muted and shit. Look, man, I had to come with that energy real quick because the day's live came with that energy. You feel what I'm saying? Cam's Kicks out here fucking pulling up on people, man. The new YouTube bad guy, Cam's Kicks, is in the building. You feel what I'm saying? And I had to get my blood up because I had to be on Cam's Kicks level. You feel what I'm saying? We got a couple topics to talk about today. One being Cam's Kicks, of course, and also this guy by the name of Miko Worldwide. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Sorry about that. Let's just keep this playing in the background. You know, to get things, to keep the flow going. Salutes to Turtle Dick Berry, Alberta, Nesto, WR Blue, Gucci Lou, Third World Report, Andrew Price, Brandon. Sneaker Scandals in the building, man. I heard about this dude named Sneaker Scandals. I heard that dude Sneaker Scandals. If you in the sneaker community and you doing some crazy shit, that boy gonna catch you. He gonna report on you, bro. I've been hearing about this dude, man, for a minute. Sneaker Scandals, man. This dude's a new guy. He got all the YouTubers out there scared to make content because they might end up on that channel, on that Sneaker Scandals channel, man. So he in the building right now. E1 in the building. Chris Troutman, Toasty Stoney in the building, man. D1. Salutes to everybody. Homegrown Kicks. What's goody? What's goody? What's goody? So, I actually heard about, well, you guys don't probably remember, let me pull this up. A couple months ago, I made a video about Cam's Kicks. 1 year ago. Shit. 1 year ago. You know, we made a video talking about Cam's Kicks. Comedy, there's and we're gonna talk about that.
So we made a video because at the time, Cam's Kicks was getting the hot seat because he was making videos about autism or acting as if he was autistic. And, you know, I had somebody in the family that was autistic as well, and in my own family, and I kind of just didn't appreciate it, you know what I'm saying? And I guess it hit home for me, and it was just a bad point in his life, people digging up shit. I never really mentioned it, but at a Got Soul event that I went to not that long ago, I actually ran into Cam's Kicks. He actually pulled up on me. He pulled up on me. Cam's Kicks actually pulled up on me. And he was like, yo, man, you know, I just want to first and foremost say I apologize, man. That's not me. I apologize if I disrespected you and this. And he was very, very over the top apologetic to the point where it's like, man, it wasn't that serious. You feel me? But I appreciate you. And ever since then, you know, I really never had an issue with Cam, bro. I was like, all right, salutes. I mean, he didn't have to apologize to me, but he did. So for that, I found some respect for him. Like, I had respect. Like, that's respect. You know, the energy wasn't like, I'm going to kill him or I'm going to whoop his ass when I'm seeing him. But he obviously saw that video, felt that, you know, like, damn. And he came up to me and said, hey, man, I just want to apologize to you, man. Like, I saw your video. I don't even think he didn't even say he saw my video. He just was just straight up apologizing for it. So I was like, all right, man, salute, man. We good, bro. Forget about it ever happened. Do your thing. And since then, you know, it is what it is. And, you know, his channels, he's been going through things with his store, apparently, or a lot of different little things here and there. But out of recently, and Cam, I'll make sure to leave a link in the description. Hopefully you don't clap your boy. But basically, you know, I didn't know about it until I saw Sneaker Scandals. This guy right here, Sneaker Scandals. This guy's channel is kind of cool. His fucking quality's A1 too. I wonder who's helping him out with that. But he did a video, he did one 4 hours ago as well. But he did a video about Cam Kicks and Blazendary. And I'm like, what the fuck? So apparently, you know, 9 days ago, confronting Blazendary for scamming me at SneakerCon. So you guys might have seen this from other people, from Cam. I'll make sure to leave a link to this video as well. We're going to react a little bit to that and then follow up with the actual boxing match. And I want to talk about this in general, man. There's a couple things I actually want to talk about and say about this, and even say to you, Cam, if you're watching this playback, it's some things that I want to give you a heads up on. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot to say about this. So let's go ahead and get to this video. You know? So it's unfortunate it resolves like this. I really liked Cam, you know. And Cam, like I said, man, please let your boy, you know, just reacting, bro. And I don't know what he's going to put in this. If you're editing this, bro, I really hope all this makes it, because it's like, dog, like, he won't put this. Let me first and foremost say one thing, too. Blazendary, known this kid since he was like 15 years old, maybe 14. This man's a grown man, growing up in front of my eyes, man. You know what I'm saying? I have respect for Blazendary at the end of the day, his work and ethic. There has been videos out there about alleged allegations of, you know, him and his girlfriends and whatnot. Look, I'm not in here to dive into what this man has done and what he has. There's been stuff all over about Blazendary on that side. As far as me and his relationship, he's never done anything wrong to me. You know what I'm saying? So for the most part, I have no issue with Blazendary whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? We have a good relationship for the most part. I know Blazendary more than Cam. I've known him longer. You know, I have a better relationship with Blazendary. But we're going to call this down the middle. We're not going to call this in favor of who I'm cool with or who's my friend. So, you know, let's go ahead and do that. If you're my friend, you can call me out. Like you could debate with me, you know what I'm saying? You can call it down the middle with me if I'm wrong. It's always fine like that. Antoine Frazier, one of my oldest OG subscribers, is in the motherfucking building. Listen, I have respect for him. I got a hookah going too, so I'm gonna be checking on it. We have a lot of things to do. He won't put this in. I have respect for him. I had respect for him.
He won't put this in. I have respect for him. I had respect for him. He won't put this in. I have respect for him. I had respect.
Up the screen.
We're gonna skip through this so we can actually get this. I want to get like the inside of what happened here. It's like the story to break down.
All right, let me turn off the Chris Brown real quick. So today is actually May 20th, and it's the day before Los Angeles, LA Sneaker Con, whatever you guys want to call it. It's a 2-day event. I'm going to be out here for this event, and there's actually someone else that's going to be out here for this event, and it's going to be very interesting. So this is a 6-month story. I'm going to try to break it up as quickly as I can. Going to read through some text and pop up the screenshots as I'm talking so you guys can see I'm not just making this up. This is a 6-month long thing now, and it's been going on for that long. I haven't told anyone about it publicly, and I don't know, I've been getting the runaround forever. I think it's finally time to bring awareness to this story. So this story is about Giancarlo Perch, Blazendary, whatever you want to call him. He's another YouTuber. He has close to 2 million subscribers. But back in November, I actually bought a sneaker mystery box from him off of a app called Whatnot. It's a live stream app where you can resell sneakers on there, clothing, stuff like that. So I was on there, I bought it from him. He knows it was me that bought it from him. And November 24th is when this started. So I said, hey bro, are you able to ship that box out, please? It said it got returned to you. Also, this was just about something else, so this doesn't apply to that. He said, what box are you talking about? So I had gotten a, like, I don't know what it's called, like a notification,
Hey, also real quick, man, because I forgot to do this, and hey, it is what it is. I ain't ashamed of making bread. Refresh. I put the link to the donation if you guys want to donate to the stream. Text to talk and all that. You know what I'm saying? Make that motherfucker go like this one time and just show y'all if y'all want that bit to go like this.
Ooh, that pussy popping on a handstand.
This bitch hitting.
Zedo was ex-Nike employee at Beaverton.
Oh shit. Shit, that bitch ain't. Yeah. I don't even think I'm gonna be doing that shit. Just straight up. Here it go. One more time.
Ooh, that pussy popping on a
I
handstand.
got too much water in this bitch.
Zedo was ex-Nike employee at Beaverton. The ones that are close know this. It will come out.
That bitch is fucking, yeah, salute. So if y'all want to get into that, you know what I'm saying, hit that motherfucking link in the description to get that pussy pop.
A slip on my door saying that the mystery box that I got from him was returned to sender. So I said the 2K one, he said copy, I'll be home next Wednesday. The post office will hold it in my box. So I sent him some more.
All right, so let me break this down because like I said, I need to understand the story as well. I'm gonna move myself real quick out the way, by the way, so y'all can like kind of don't have to worry about me. Let's just move me right here. Okay, hey bro, are you able to ship that back, bro? It said I got returned to you. Also, I'll let you know I can't make it this week. A lot going on. Okay, so I'm guessing he bought a mystery box from Giancarlo for $2,000.
I'll be home next Wednesday. The post office will hold it in my box. So I sent him some more info so he could kind of see it, and it just says unclaimed, being returned to.
Who's the motherfucking Mister
Skinny.net. Head.
Sender, and he said if you'd like to call them, it's Giancarlo Perch, and he sent his PO box number. He said that's the office, call them with all info and they should correct it. You might have to pay for postage, but you shouldn't have to wait a week or risk it going to unclaimed. So I said, okay, cool, I'll call them Friday. So like I said, that was November 24th. Hadn't heard anything from him. I did end up calling them, and on Monday, November 29th, so this was the following Monday, I said, hey, hope all is well, bro. I just called the post office and they said it can't be redelivered. They said it's awaiting pickup from you. So if you could just have someone ship it out once you get back in town, thanks. If it needs to be signed for, you can send it to my store address. So that was the Dallas store location that I sent him the address for. He said, okay, we will take care of this Thursday. And that was Monday that I sent it to him. So I don't know when this was, but that was November 29th that I sent that to him. So this was definitely a lot later than Thursday. I hadn't heard anything from him at all. This is now December 16th. I said, hey, did you ever figure out the package I ordered? And just so people know that I'm not BSing this, he sent me a voice clip. I'm going to play it. I have no idea what this is. So let's see what this is.
Yo, so I hit up the guys at the Whatnot team because your order that came back is essentially a return because it got sent back to me. So I'm not sure if the payment still went through on your end. That's what we're trying to figure out, basically, is if...
All right. Calling this shit down the middle. UPS, Giancarlo, Blazendary. And I understand you're probably middleman. Whatnot's probably in control of this, but UPS is not going to send you a box back because of a error on the payments end. So that's a cap. That's a cap right there. And what I mean by that, if I buy a t-shirt from Sneaker Scandals on a fake debit card and he goes and ships it today, UPS, and then tomorrow while it's in transit, the bank hits him up and he gets hit with a chargeback because I finessed him or something like that. UPS is not gonna just say, "Oh shit, let me go ahead and return this back to Sneaker Scandals. Let me help him out." Like that, there's no connection there.
Okay, if the payment and the order is still good, then do we just remodify the label on Whatnot? Or if it's not good, we'll figure that out. But
okay, so you guys can see that's clearly him. Two things. He said remodify the label. This is going to be something sketchy that we'll get into in a minute. So I don't know what the deal is with that. And he said if the payment went through. Yes, the payment went through. So I immediately responded. I said, yeah, the payment went through. He said, sent to the guys now. They're sending me your label. And I said, awesome, thanks. And didn't hear anything from him. Now, that was December 16th. I didn't hear anything. So December 28th, this is now 12 days later, I said, hey, any update? And he just sent me some screenshot. I don't know if it's someone that works for him or what it is, but he said, so I'm not effing around. This is taking too long. I'm about to just go ask an ops dude. I think he meant UPS dude. I mean, it was USPS. So I don't know what he meant there, but he said, sent another follow-up to him specifically. I'd make your own label. He said, I'd make you your own label. Sorry, it's not very proper English. But I need to use the Whatnot one so I can get the payout. And I said, okay, gotcha. So what's the issue? Where's the box located? He said, the issue is him giving me the label. Just haven't heard. Box is at my place in New York. It's in the shop possession, so we have it. And I said, okay, so how can we get in contact with him? He said, I saw him last week, not hard. I went and hit up support too. And I said, all right, just let me know. So that was December 28th. Now, January 5th, he texts me, hey. And I said, what's up, bro? No response. So the next day, he texts me and says, I went ahead and got the information.
Right now, at this moment, I don't see no issue on Blazendary side, So, and I see Sluicer Ron's with Alter Ego saying that this Cam story is BS. Y'all are saying Cam is capping. Let me know in the comment section so I can, so I can kind of figure out what is Cam capping about so I can catch it, because I don't see anything he's doing wrong either right now.
To send your package. Happy New Year, by the way. Trying to keep it friendly, I guess. But as soon as it's out, you'll have the tracking. Apologies, Cam. If it wasn't through Whatnot, I'd have Ben ship this back to you. I said, okay, awesome. Thanks. Happy New Year to you, too. I understand. Appreciate the update. So that was January 6th. So the following day, January 7th, he sends me a label. Okay. Now, here's the sketchy part. He said, literally was made today, getting this done when we drop off packages. And I said, okay, awesome. Thanks for the update. Then I just texted him 3 days later and asked if he was going to be at SneakerCon Fort Lauderdale, because I was at that event, and he said he was, something like that. Nothing, just kind of talking about some stuff. Now, February 14th.
He should have just fucking brought that box to fucking Fort Lauderdale, got that shit out the way. Fuck shipping.
And he said he was, something like that. Nothing, just kind of talking about some stuff. Now, February 14th, this is now a month later. I still hadn't received the box. I said, hey, do you know what ever happened to the mystery box I bought from you? I never got it. He said, yeah, dude, it was sent a very long time ago when I sent you the label to the address provided. When they finally sent me the label, it got sent out immediately. 100% would email Whatnot if that's the second time that's happened. So I will show you the live tracking update. I just looked at it again today. Let me see. All right, so this is the live update. This isn't a screenshot. This is from USPS's website. It still says label created, not yet in system. So this means...
Okay, so we never got that tracking number. All right, cool.
That it was never dropped off. There was no updates in the tracking or anything. So it'd be one thing if it got lost, like there was some updates and kind of going along, but no. Just says label created. So that was February 14th. Like I said, I sent him that because that's what it still said then. He said, or I'll loop you in the thread. WTF again? Bro, I'm a hand deliver it at this point. I said, yeah, I don't know why it did that. He said, can I send it to your store? And said, just I'll pay out of pocket, dude. And I said, hey.
Come on, Nicole. Alexa, turn light panels to daylight. Alexa, turn light panels to daylight.
And deliver it, joking, obviously. And he said, don't matter. And then I sent the address and this and that. And February 25th, so this is now... Sorry, this is jumping around a lot, but this has been going on for 6 months, like I said, so it's ridiculous. But 11 days later, he said, do me a favor, Cam, file a claim with USPS. We don't have your box. We went and checked all 3 locations. I don't know why the second time we sent it to you got rebounded. And I just said, can I just get a refund? Because honestly, at that point, it was ridiculous. So he said, let's first figure out what happened with your box. And I didn't respond to that because he just had been giving me the runaround like I've been showing you guys. So it's like, what was the point of responding to that? Then April, which was February, March, April. So a couple months later, I just texted him and asked if he'd be in New York because I was there for some event or something I was doing. No response. Then I text him today at 4:10 p.m. It's now about an hour later, but I just wanted to film this today before we do the video idea tomorrow. But I said, can you please send me my money back from that mystery box? It's been 6 months now and I never received it. Then this time he responds immediately. He responds 1 minute later, as you guys can see. So he said, Cam, I shipped you the box twice. I asked you 4 months ago what happened with it and received no response. Go through your bank and say you never received your goods and services, or help me by providing me the tracking number as well as any information you had when I sent it to you the second time. So him as the seller, why is he asking me for the tracking information? Like, how do you not have that? I literally scrolled up 2 seconds and found it. So I don't know why you couldn't find that, but I sent it to him and I said, it's your responsibility as a seller. You sent me this label, but it has...
Okay, so salute to Sneaker Scandal. So you're telling me, because I didn't catch that part. So this first time that Blazendary sent this, I'm going to go back. Don't worry. We're not going to have to watch all this again. The first time it was shipped out, though, Cam missed it. Unclaimed. Okay, so yeah, it was held at the post office and Cam never got it. So that's a mistake on Cam's end at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you know, he shouldn't have to pay 2 times to ship it either.
Next week, and we will figure out the solution. I am in LA for con. Will you be here? Oh yes, I am here, and don't worry, we are going to be meeting up. I'm going to be confronting him in person tomorrow. This is what this whole thing is leading up to. But I said, no, it's been 6 months. I've messaged you like 10 times about it and the same excuses. Oh, perfect. You can just give me the cash tomorrow. That'll work. So then he sent me a screenshot and he said, where is the 10 times? And no, I won't be giving you the cash for it tomorrow. So I, pettily enough, I don't think that's a word, but I just invented it, sent him every single screenshot of when I asked. And I said 7 times, sorry, I take Zelle too. And he said, I'm genuinely surprised you're not trying to find the actual solution to the issue and demanding cash instead. The order occurred on Whatnot. I'll be messaging their support staff and you'll be getting a refund.
So the thing is here, though, is the second time it was shipped, as far as the label that we're seeing from Cam's own side, it was never delivered or never shipped out. So I understand that first time was Cam's fault. The fact that Blazendary re-shipped it out, you know, Cam should have took some fault in that, but it still not getting shipped out now, him not receiving it the second time. As far as what the tracking shows, this then still, I mean, there has to be some either refund or the box getting to him now. You know, if Cam wants to get the shit back in money at this point, after it being almost 5 months, you know, or whatever, April, whatever. I mean, that's for them to decide out on that part. I mean, me personally, I might, I don't know, $2,000 is a lot. I ain't trying to refund nobody on $2,000 after 6 months. I ain't gonna cap either, bro. Like, you gonna have to take that goddamn box. However, I would make sure that Cam got that box. That's my problem.
I don't think that's plausible, but we'll see. So I messaged, so I said, I've messaged you 7 times and I think nothing has been done. It's been 6 months and you're the seller, so it's your responsibility. Okay, you can show me what they say tomorrow. And he said, I will message them and thread in their staff as soon as I let them know. So it's not looking good. He's been giving me the runaround for 6 months. So like he said, he'll be.
Right now, it's like an even. Right now, this is like an even issue with me. This is how I feel. It's like an even issue. And what I mean by that is Cam didn't get the box the first time. That was his fault, you know, for leaving it unclaimed. Since it was shipped back, Blazendary still had the obligation to get this man his package or to refund him. Blazendary took the initiative of resending it out, so still having that responsibility of making sure the package got to Cam. And as far as what we saw from that label or from UPS, this package, I don't know if it got returned. I guess it got returned again. Like, that's because it's right here. It says package returned to sender, but then on another one he showed, it was like it didn't even fucking ship or something. He showed his phone or something like that. He showed the phone. Where was it at? Are we confirming that the package got sent back to Blazendary 2 times though?
For con, will you? And he said, I respond correctly, but it might be like said he'll be at SneakerCon LA tomorrow. I will be there, so I'm gonna confront him in person. I'm gonna be like, "What's up? It's been 6 months. Did you scam me?" Like, I don't know what I'm gonna say exactly, but it might get tense. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if he's gonna try to fight me. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna keep around for 6 months. I'm gonna be like he said, he'll be at SneakerCon LA tomorrow.
I'm sorry, but I'm about to get this motherfucker tracking number.
I will be there, so I'm gonna confront him in person. And I'm gonna be like, "What's up? It's been 6 months. Did you scam me?" Like, I don't know what I'm gonna say exactly, but so like,
I'm trying to
what's up?
goddamn
It's been
see that
6 months.
motherfucking label.
Did you scam me? Like, I don't know
Yeah, I can't see
what
it.
I'm gonna say exactly, but it might get tense. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if he's gonna try to fight me, if he's gonna flip out on me. I have no idea how this is gonna go. So it's gonna be very interesting. And I guess what you guys are about to see next is me confronting him. So I guess you guys are about to see his beautiful face in 3, 2, 1. Alright guys, so the moment finally came, and I'm not gonna lie, I was very nervous to do it at first. I kind of stood there for a second, kind of thinking about what I was gonna say, and the moment finally came, and everything was executed perfectly. It literally went exactly how I imagined it would went, but immediately after watching the immediately I could see the look on his face. He probably knew what was going down, but didn't know exactly what I was gonna be doing, and I just got right into it, guns blazing. I started it.
Yo, look at John Carlos' brother, bro.
And I just got right into it.
Face.
Guns.
His fucking face. Yo, his face is nervous. Now, his little brother does, I think, pull up or get up in there, but this face right here is fucking hilarious.
Blazing. I started it maybe a little bit too quick. Maybe I jumped the gun too quick. But yeah, so I was like, "What's up, man?" So basically, we're gonna be filming this video today.
That nigga looks crazy right now. That's John Carlos' little brother. That looks looks older than him, but is younger.
Today, and it's on how you scammed me out of $2,000.
He's looking.
And
I'm
that you
peeping
didn't send me a mystery box that I bought 6 months ago. Something like that. I don't know exactly what I said. And
these faces are funny as fuck, bro.
As soon as I said that, you can see his face. He's like, all right, we're not doing this. So I was by myself. I just had my cameraman, and he, I guess, was threatened by me.
In the back, and
which I don't understand why. I'm not very threatening looking. So he calls over his friends that works for him, some guy, I don't know who he is, and his brother, who was very interesting, to say the least, and pushes his friend aside, pushes him behind him, kind of puts some space between us, and immediately we start getting into it. They kind of start explaining the situation. His friend's like, what's going on? His brother's just going to immediately start taking John Carlos' side, Blazendary, so, I mean, obviously he showed it's his brother.
These fucking faces are funny as fuck.
I understand it, but then he backs up. He gets some space between us. He signals his friend, I guess, probably to kind of separate us. And I said some wild stuff right out of the gate. I was like, just kind of explaining the thing. And it's like, bro, it's been 6 months. I'm right here. I'm confronting you now. What are you going to do about it? And he immediately kind of got heated. I was like, what are you going to do? Are you going to beat me like you beat your ex-girlfriend? Because not my place to say it, really. I don't think I should have said that necessarily, but I mean, you guys can go do the research yourself. There's allegations on what may or may not have happened with stuff like that, so maybe I shouldn't have said that, who knows, but that immediately set him off, and I kind of knew it would. But yeah, you can see his friend's face. He was shocked. I don't think you got a clear view of John Carlos' face when I said that, but yeah.
What the fuck is this, man? These screenshots of people's faces all up.
He was definitely shocked. Didn't think I was going to say that. And this, oh my gosh, I could not stand his brother. I'm sorry. I couldn't stand him at all. And I'll get to that in a little bit. He was aggressively pushing me. I wasn't going to lay a hand on John Carlo. If he touched me, obviously I would have touched him. But yeah, I wasn't planning on doing anything physical. I just wanted to have a conversation and figure out how I could get my $2,000 from a box that I literally bought 6 months ago. But yeah, his brother started pushing me. Then John Carlos' friend, as you can see, the camera's very shaky right here, was pushing my... You can see...
You keep replaying that shit. It happened one time.
He had John Carlos' friend... He had his hand grabbed, like I think he face palmed him at one point because he was trying to literally like swat the camera down. Like it's almost a $3,000 camera. So if he would have messed up my camera, we would have had a much bigger issue. He would have been paying for that, and I think anything over $1,700 of property damage is a felony. So
hey, so look, man, I'm not trying to say this man checked Blazendary or nothing like that. I'm not saying he checked them, okay? But sneaker scandals, you've always said that, you and Rob, Troublemaker Therapy, have always said that sneaker people are pussies and they don't do nothing about it. I gotta say one thing. That boy was owed $2,000. Cam was owed $2,000, and he went up there to try to see what he can get, what he could do about that motherfucking $2,000. That man went up there to see about he asking questions. He, you know what I'm saying? He trying to see like I need something. I need answers, rather than resorting to YouTube. Now, one of the good questions is, you know, did Cam need to go do all this on camera, or could he have tried to handle it behind the scenes? It seems like he did try to handle it behind the scenes with text messages and all that. Still putting the camera in John Carlos' face. I mean, you already know that doing this.
Ooh, that pussy popping on a handstand.
Motherfucking Justin, man.
Timestamp 6:34 in chat. Hey, I love Blazendary guys, dumbass. The question is, can you read?
6:34. All right, let me see something. In the chat, hey, I love Blazendary guys, dumbass. The question is can you read? Check this out. Let's see what this is. 6:34.
In the screenshot, this is from US.
There it goes. Thank you to Justin, because this was all I needed to see. This was what I was looking for. So label created, not yet in the system. So this means the label was created, but it was not dropped off yet. I need to get 4K cameras in this shit, Cam. You need 4K, bro. Because if this is my shit, I'll be able to see what the fuck this is. I can't even see this shit.
USPS's website.
God damn.
It still says label created, not yet.
That pussy
salutes to
popping on a
motherfucking
handstand.
Blazendary mom's fake tits. Sorry, Blazendary.
I think Tia from Sneak City should box Cam. She'd drop him faster than Jake Paul did Ben Askren.
Salutes to Blazendary mom's fake tits. I think Tia from Sneak City should box Cam. She dropped him faster like Jake Paul did Ben Askren. Forgive me, Blazendary. Like, these names where people can create them, I just have to, you know, they put the money on it, so I gotta respect that at the end of the day. But okay, so this is that. But this is my thing, and we see it not here. But I'm trying to figure out what is this one. Come on, bro.
He said literally was made some time.
Right there. There you go.
Would email what?
Because this one right here, this is package return to sender. I'm wondering if this screenshot is from the first one or from the second one. Because if it's from the second one, then this one was returned 2 times, returned back. I'm trying to figure that one out. I'm trying to figure that out. Now, if I was able to check that second one, that was at 6:34, and it still said this, then you're looking at something where this package could be gone. Like, either Blazendary dropped it off and didn't get a receipt, and who knows? You know, some horrible shit could have happened.
So, yeah, it would have been much worse if they had damaged
Salutes to motherfucking Jacob Starr in the motherfucking building.
my camera. But luckily, he stood his ground and he wasn't able to get to the camera. So he grabbed John Carlos' brother was all up in my face, kind of saying like, oh, you got your cameraman, or like saying like this. And I was like, bro, you're like calling me a leech or calling him a leech or something like that. I was like, bro, it's literally like, I don't even know. Is like, if it wasn't for his brother, like he wouldn't be anything at all. I mean, he's not really anything anyways, but
whoa,
yeah, started pushing me out of the way, and John Carlo is just getting heated. Started growing a little bit of a crowd around, and he was just in utter shock. He was just saying a bunch of nonsensical stuff and just saying, let's go over to the Whatnot booth. And
this kid right here looks like fucking Sid from Toy Story. He looks like somebody else too, but he kind of looked like Sid. Don't he? It's bothering me.
This and that it was basically all on them, not taking any responsibility at all. And then he started bringing in more and more people, which was the crazy part. Like, I was just there by myself with my cameraman. Like, he's bringing over probably 2 more people at this point. Some guy wearing sunglasses inside. I guess he thought that was cool. No idea who that dude was.
Hey, this dude got a leather jacket on. The last person I seen wearing a leather jacket slapped the shit out of somebody on the train station. You might want to watch out for homie right here. He got them shades on for a reason. He might slap the shit out you, Cam. You gotta relax. Don't buck on everybody, because everybody seeing this video, you talking about all these people and shit, they come back.
They were all pinned up against me, basically. I stood my ground and was just saying, I bought a box 6 months ago. Like, I paid you $2,000. You owe me the money. Like, I'm here right now. What do you want to do about it? Type of thing. The sunglasses guy had his arm around Giancarlo, being defensive and talking to me like I didn't know anything and didn't believe me. So I was saying I had the text, I had all the proof. Like, then Giancarlo pulls up his phone and starts showing texts, which I don't know. Nobody was looking at them. I think he was showing texts from the previous day, not really showing anything, not showing the texts that were from literally 6 months ago, and just saying, I got all the texts here, bro, I got all the texts. And I was like, okay, so do I literally showed them at the beginning of the video. They're going to be popped up on the screen. And he's like, come on, let's go to the Whatnot booth. Let's go to the Whatnot booth. So
I want to know what happened to that second package. If it got returned again, Cam, because of you, and you missed out on it, I'm not giving you your money back. You know what I'm saying? I'm sending you something over and over, and you're not receiving it. Then you got to hold that L, and you got to just accept that box by the end of the day. Now, it's still Blazendary's obligation to get you that box. I'm not saying that he just needs to fucking, not send you shit, but at some point, you're going to have to start paying for that shipping as well. Like, you got to do something, bro. You got to make it right. That first time, obviously, unclaimed, that's your fault. Second time, I need to see what the fuck that second package said. I need to see that. I need to see what that's, because it says, one moment it says not in the system, and then the next moment it says return. If it's not in the system again, it was not in the system, that's on Blazendary's end, but if it returned again for the second time, then that's your fault.
started having a heated argument. You can see to the left there was someone else filming, so I'm hoping that this.
You said it was never sent. The only issue is that when we looked at the text message on another one of it, it did say package returned, but I don't know if that was from the first package or the second one. I need clarity there. I need some full on clarity.
Footage will be released somewhere so that we can use that footage, because like I said, there was no audio. Really good quality footage, but unfortunately no audio. Sucks, is what it is. And I'm sure this will make Giancarlo very happy that there's no audio, because he said a bunch of crazy stuff. He looked absolutely deranged, looked insane, honestly, made a fool out of himself. And yeah, he definitely does not want me to post this. I know it's going to make him even more mad, but it is what it is. So yeah, we're still talking. He's still going crazy. His brother's saying a bunch of stuff. Then his mom tries to get involved and calls my cameraman, I don't even know what she called him, some type of name, and he said something back at her, and she didn't like that, and he kind of pushed his mom out of the way and was like, don't get involved in this. And I mean, I don't blame him. I don't know why she would be involved in it. Then he says something else to the camera, again, looking absolutely crazy, looking deranged. I don't know what he was saying. I was on my phone looking for the text because I think one of the guys was asking for them, not really relevant. So we keep going back and forth. As you can see, he looks absolutely delusional.
I also don't believe that the audio was not working, because if the audio was not working, I don't believe it. I just don't believe it. I don't believe it. I'm not saying anything, but I don't believe it, because if the audio was not working,
So it's unfortunate
why is it working here?
it resolves like this. I really liked Cam, and I don't know what he's going to put in this. If you're editing.
I don't know why that's not there.
And didn't believe me, so I was in the video. They're gonna sucks, is what it is. And I'm sure this will make Giancarlo very happy that there's no audio, because he said a bunch of crazy stuff. He looked absolutely deranged, looked insane, honestly, made a fool out of himself. And yeah, he definitely does not want me to post this. I know it's going to make him even more mad, but it is what it is. So yeah, we're still talking. He's still going crazy. His brother's saying a bunch of stuff. Then his mom tries to get involved, like asking for them, not really relevant. So we keep going back and forth. As you can see, he looks absolutely delusional. And yeah, we keep walking. We're going over to the Whatnot booth. I think his friend that works for him was being a little bit more calm and trying to talk to me, trying to figure it out. And then, again, trying to get so many people involved. Like, he goes over, I don't even want to say his name because there's no point of him being involved in this. Like, someone that's at SneakerCon all the time. He sells goods there, like, super dope guy. Giancarlo's pretty tight with him. Like, he tries to bring him into it. And I'm like, bro, this is between us. Why are you bringing all these people into it? He just walks up to his booth. I don't even know what he said, honestly. I wasn't paying attention. And this guy's like, what do you want me to do about it? Like, this is between you guys. And they talk for a second, I guess. And then he starts looking.
I ain't choosing no motherfucking side, Palm City. What side am I on? I would love to know what side am I on so far.
Looking at me again, talking absolutely crazy, talking to the cameraman, trying to talk down on him. Like, just a bunch of crazy stuff. I don't even know what he was saying, but as you guys can see by the veins popping out of his neck and his face.
I'm not calling any of these guys because Who's the Credit King making his way over here because he finally is over here now. He usually talks shit. But I'm not gonna call anybody unless I would text them and say, do they want to explain their side? But I could do that. But I'm not gonna force anybody and be like, hey, you know, hop in, you know, get on, or let me put you on the front street. Let me see something.
Facial expressions. I tried to stay pretty calm for the most part. I did talk pretty loudly a lot of times, but it was just really hard to hear in there. I was trying to somewhat match his tone. Obviously, if I was just whispering, no one could hear me. So, but I wasn't like screaming. I wasn't looking deranged. The sunglasses guy was still going along with them. Then John Carlos started recording, saying like, I got the proof here. I got the proof. However you're going to spin it. Whatever he was saying, recording on his phone. I was just laughing. I thought it was funny. Yeah, it got way out of hand, as you guys obviously can see. And by the time we finally made it over to the Whatnot booth, I feel so bad for Whatnot. And this is a disclaimer right here, too. Nothing against Whatnot at all. It's just a situation that got way out of hand. A bunch of miscommunications on everyone's part. And they had customers in there. They're doing their own thing. And John Carlo just goes in there literally screaming again, looking absolutely deranged. Like he just got out of a mental hospital. And like... You can look at the facial expressions.
That's
the guy's name is.
That's what I want to ask John. Let me call him. I'm not gonna put this man on the phone unless he's ready. I just want to ask him a simple question. I'm gonna have to mute my mic. I'm gonna have to mute my mic because I don't want to say nothing. Yeah, he didn't pick up. I'm gonna text him though. I just want to find out the label situation, the second one. I want to know what happened with that. I want to know what was the second label.
Ryan, super dope guy. He actually came up to me again while
I muted it because I didn't want to just like, hey man, I'm live. Like I'm not trying to do all that. I'm giving this man the opportunity to speak. Like, yo, do you want to talk? But I do want to ask that simple question. That's all I really need to know. I don't need to know anything unless he wants to give his side. But I just need to know that.
Breakfast today and just apologize again, and just Blazendary made an absolute fool out of himself. Like he went in there screaming, so unprofessional, and he's trying to calm him down. He's like, this is in the middle of my business place, like can we please step aside and talk about it? And John Carlos hugging around this sunglass guy, still talking.
Yo, Jacob, are you in the chat? Jacob Star?
Talking to him. His brother's trying to talk down on my cameraman, and I don't even know what he was saying, honestly. I have a terrible memory. I'm just trying to narrate this the best that I can. And then he starts bringing up stuff from the past. He's like saying something about impossible kicks. I don't know what he said, honestly. And I'm like, bro, if you really want to bring up stuff from the past, let's talk about how you literally beat your ex-girlfriend. Like, let's not bring up stuff from the past. I'm trying to resolve a situation that you owe me $2,000. I never received my product. That's literally all this was about. Just could have been a civil conversation.
If he said that, it'd been some swinging words. This is all alleged, by the way.
But of course, he had to get everything and way overdo it. So that's kind of where we're at that point. And then the Whatnot guy finally comes over, and he's trying to break us up, trying to talk calmly. And again, big shout out to him. He was handling it very, very well, like very well-mannered business, like exactly how you should handle a situation like this. Like he took down my number. He said he was going to reach out to me personally. He was going to figure this out. He said that he thinks that the box is at their warehouse. He's going to figure it out. I don't have any doubt in them at all, but Blazendary was not handling this civilly at all. Again, as you can still look at his face, I mean, you guys can kind of see what was going on. So like I said, the guy at Whatnot, big shout out to him. I mean, he seems like he's going to get this figured out for me. Eventually, John Carlo kind of walked away, went his own way. And yeah, people had to calm him down. Like anyone that doesn't know, like Unbreakable Kicks, he's another sneaker YouTuber. He happened to be right there. He was trying to calm down Blazendary. You can see it. He had his hand on his shoulder. There's another guy that stepped in and was trying to calm him down. Just everyone was trying to calm him down because he was just going insane, looking deranged. And
well, you said something about him beating his girlfriend. I mean, he's gonna fucking turn up. In my opinion, I would turn up too if someone said some shit like that. you know. Now, like I said, these are all allegations. Nothing's confirmed on that. So, that might set a nigga off.
Just trying to scream insults to me. It was just crazy how it went. And that's basically how it ended. I stepped aside. I was talking to the guy at Whatnot again, handling it very well in a well business-mannered way.
Now, I will say this. From what Cam just said, though, Cam just said that Whatnot said that they think the box is in the warehouse. So they're admitting that the box never shipped, like some of you guys in the chat said. So if that's the case, this now falls on Giancarlo. It really falls on WhatsApp because they're the ones that's working with Giancarlo, and they need to step in and make sure that Giancarlo's hands are clean because they're working with him. Very similar to, remember that time with Harrison Neville and that guy that got the shoe, and I'm like, the guy that gave Harrison Neville the shoe that was accused to be fake and whatnot, and no pun intended, and I'm like, yo, this guy needs to come up and speak for Harrison Neville. Like, don't let Harrison Neville fucking sit out here and fucking, just get fried up and when it's your shoe. Like, if you think the shoe's real like you said it is, then defend your own shoes and help Harrison out. Don't let Harrison look stupid. Whatnot got Giancarlo out here, looking crazy right now, not shipping out that box the second time.
And
if anybody wants to take the link is at the top, pinned up there, StreamYard. If anybody knows about this, you can take the link and we can chop it up.
Yeah, that's basically how it ended. I walked away super shocked. I was like in utter shock. I didn't even know what to say. I was at a loss for words, just kind of did the outro. And yeah, that was pretty much it for that. I didn't have anything else to say. I just ended the video, and that was pretty much that. Then this is another crazy part. We did a post-interview with Blazendary. I just had my cameraman go up and talk to him, and yeah, just the way that he was coming off was so fake. He said that he was actually excited for me to see me at Sneaker.
I bought a shoe off Whatnot from Kais. Like, I went in there and just fucking bought it, right? And I've dealt with Whatnot as well, And I'll say this, man. If Kais didn't ship the shoe, I would deal with Kais. Maybe it's different because me and Kais are cool, but I would deal with Kais before I dealt with Whatnot. And especially with the fact that the slide that I bought from Kais, or I think it was the runner, it came from Kais. Like, he shipped it to me. It wasn't like Whatnot, the way, at least how it looked. I don't think it was a Whatnot label, or it was something, but it came from Kais. It said Kais on it. We got somebody in here. Oh, hold on. Yo. Hello? Tripping? You're muted. Yo. You gotta get your mic might be messed up. I can't hear you, bro. Okay, I hear you now.
Hello?
Yeah, what's good?
Hold up.
This is the real Tripping. I've seen some of your video before. This is you, sir?
Yo, hello?
Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah, what's good?
Not much. I think you know a little bit about this because you've talked to. I think you edited this video, right?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. So what's I mean, you know more than, I mean, if Blazendary or Cam could not take the link to come up here, I think that you would be the third best person to speak because you kind of have some insight here.
Yeah, I came in late. I don't really know what. I literally been in here for like 2 seconds.
Oh.
So what you're almost at the end of the video, yeah?
Yeah.
So what do you think about it? Oh, Jacob Starr is in here.
Yeah, Jacob, take the link if you want to too, bro. So the way I look at it, bro, is okay. The first tracking, it said unclaimed in return. So that, to my opinion, would look like it was maybe signature confirmation or something, and it was like stuck at, like, left at the UPS with that pink slip that you got to go take up there or something, but it was never claimed for. So it was shipped back to Blazendary. That's how I would take that, right?
Yeah, I personally, I was very confused anyway with the whole Whatnot tracking and all of that. I've never used Whatnot. I've never done any of that stuff, so I don't really understand. But from what Cam told me personally, I don't know if this was displayed in the screenshots. I know he did say something about, oh, this is going to be crazy. But I believe that the thing is, Blazendary didn't know what the tracking number was for some reason, even though he was the seller, and Cam had to scroll up and get that. I'm not really too indulged, or even though I did edit the video, I didn't really spend time analyzing the whole entire conversation. I'm just kind of here to talk about the interaction itself because I'm gonna put my bias aside and kind of talk about the entire thing.
Ooh, that
Yeah,
pussy
hold on 1
popping
second.
on a handstand.
Dumbass tripping donated.
How the hell you take the link after only watching 2 minutes of the
Hold on.
live stream? What a jackass. Now he asking questions as if it's his show.
Uh,
Dude is a straight hater.
Okay, all right, dumbass tripping. How the hell do you take the link after only watching 2 minutes of the live stream? What a jackass! Now he's asking questions as if it's his show. Dude's a straight hater. No, well, I'll give it to Trippin. He edited this video we're watching, so he knows everything. He just needs to know where we're at. So he knows we're at the end, so he knows I watched everything. So yeah. We don't like when people come in like and ask like that question. That's why they did that. But to your defense, you edited this video, so I don't have to catch you up on anything. I guess I got to more so catch you up where I'm at with it. But yeah.
Wait, dude, I don't even. I thought this is like my first stream that I've ever tuned in for live.
Okay.
I didn't know clicking the link I was put on the spot here. I thought it was a whole thing, and then you would pick who do you want to talk to. I didn't. If I'm stepping over the line here, I apologize.
Nah,
I
you
wasn't
good.
really. I thought there would be a whole group of people in here ready to talk about it. So
Nah,
I did not understand. I'm sorry if this is some weird
nah, you good. You good.
Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial that I can't ask questions.
Oh,
I'm
no,
sorry.
you good. You good. Because like I said, I know you edited this video, so I know that you probably know stuff. So I just went to my Whatnot app, and maybe you can even tell me more too, because like you said, you know from Cam's side. I just looked at mine when I bought my foam runner from Kais. He had it at his house, I believe, but it was shipped. Nope. Okay. Yep. The shipping label was made in Arizona, but it shipped from Anaheim. So I'm guessing that the shipping label was made from Whatnot, sent to Kais, and then Kais shipped the shoe from his house to my house. So
I believe that's how it works.
So I'm saying I would guess that it would be made label from Arizona. I'm guessing was where Whatnot's headquarters, and then given to Blazendary and then shipped. What's up, Jacob?
What up?
All right.
What's up, Jacob?
So it seems like that's what happened the first time. Bam, it didn't work. So the return to shipper would go back to Whatnot. Wait.
Yeah, let me look at the raw screenshots that are Cam sent me a video screen capture. So he didn't send me individual screenshots. So let me look back and see where the label was from and all of that stuff. Because then I know I blurted it out in the video. So let me go back and see that and see if that provides some context to all of that. Because if what you said, Tony, you're right. Maybe it was Whatnot's in Arizona, and then they had to send the label to Blazendary in New York, and then I don't know if that ever happened, or I don't know. I don't really understand any of it.
What we just saw right now though makes even more sense. What happened, in my opinion, label made in Arizona, given to Blazendary. Blazendary ships it. Cam doesn't pick it up. It was sent back to the return label, which would have been Arizona. It had to have been that. So the box went back to Arizona and not to New York, which now makes Blazendary have to reach out to Whatnot to get them to reship. Like it's the box must be in Arizona right now. But then he said it was in New York, or Whatnot said he said that Whatnot said in the video that the box was in Arizona. So I guess then it's all fucked up. But it seems like Whatnot needed to get that second label out, and I don't know. And that's why he's probably asking like the labels and all this. I can see the confusion now.
All right, so you're right. So I'm looking at the label that was addressed to Cam's address from Whatnot Incorporated. It was in Scottsdale.
Yeah. Okay. So then that happened. Now I believe. Let me look at these screenshots again, because
then it says pack. So that screenshot was January 7th. Then on February 14th, it said package returned to sender.
Yeah.
And then I think the biggest thing about this is how long it took for these two to figure it out.
Yeah.
It took 6 months to figure this out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Let me see. Okay, so okay, so the first shipping was in December, I think, right? It had to be in December.
November 24th.
November. Okay, yeah. So now we know that this label, and I'm gonna show this guys to the screen, guys and everybody watching. This second one I'm watching right here, the second one. Hold on. Now we can confirm this label right here, chat, is the second shipping label. You can actually see right here it says January 1st or 7th, some shit. It says 2022. So this was the second label. This is all blanked out. However, I don't know what the fuck I just saw. I don't know how I saw it, but I saw ink.
It was January 6th. Apology.
I just saw fucking ink. I swear I saw ink.
If it wasn't through Whatnot,
but it seems like this box was getting shipped now from Whatnot. The only issue now is that it never arrived to him, I guess. Do you know about that?
About the January 7th one? Are you referring to that?
Hold on. Oh God. That shit, I don't know how the fuck that shit pops up like that in my fucking house. All right, hold on 1 second. My bad. What were you saying? Can you repeat that?
So what are you referring to, the January 7th label?
Yeah.
And what was the question?
Would that one have been? Was that one also returned back? You know?
Let me look.
Or did it never go out? Because he said that Whatnot stated that the shit was in their facility.
All right. So listen. So yeah. So January 7th, a screenshot was sent. Okay. And that was that was a USPS priority mail to Cam's address. And then you scroll down to February 14th, then it says package returned to sender.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm trying to
that's the same thing, yeah.
So, but in your opinion, is that the like cuz hold on. In your opinion, that right there is the second one, because the first one said unclaimed returning to sender too. So that's what I'm just trying to make sure. Like, was that second one also the same thing? Because that means if it returned 2 times, then is that an issue on Whatnot or Cam at that point?
It was the same tracking number for both those. So the one from November was the same as the one from February.
Okay. So he never. So then we don't. So we need to see then what the fuck is the results to this one.
Yeah, yep, okay. And even the one, so bro, if you scroll down to it says Wednesday, April 6th, and it says today, that's still the same tracking number. And then Blazendary was asking for the tracking number, and then Cam sent it. And then Cam said it's your responsibility as a seller to blah 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 blah. Yeah, so.
All right, let me see. Yeah, tracking number 14. Package return to sender. Jacob, I had muted you real quick because your fucking mechanical keyboard is just clicking and clacking in all the people's ears and shit. What's going on though? What's your thoughts on this? We talked a little bit about this on the phone recently.
Yeah. So, first of all, I just want to say this Bellino dude. It seems like no matter what, he's just gonna take Cam's side. Like it's funny that in the chat he seems to be calling me biased, but he seems like he's the one that's biased because he's just like. There is no wrong on Cam's end in his eyes. It's just like he's just majorly dick riding Cam. And it's like, for me, I feel like there's wrong on both sides. Like what I said when I was muted is with this shit, Blazendary shouldn't have asked for the tracking. That just sounds stupid as fuck. Like, maybe ask for the order number because I understand that sometimes it's like, but he knows his name. And so, yeah, he knows his name, so he should be able to search it. I don't know if Whatnot has like a fucked up search system or what, but that just sounds like a stupid question, especially if it's right in the chat. But yeah, my whole situation is like, and I've talked to Tripping about this already. Funny enough, a lot of people in the chat may not know this, Bellino included, because he talks about shit that he doesn't know. I've been friends with Tripping for a while, and me and him became friends long
No
before
spamming. Go ahead.
Long before he was really getting views on YouTube or anything, because he called me out for something where he thought I copied him. He did do it first, but I didn't see his thing. But anyways, he called me out and I got hella hate and I thought it was funny. And so I hit him up. But me and him already talked about this, and my view on the situation is like, to me, Cam just doesn't, his morals seem wishy-washy. He had every right to address Blazendary in person because it's taken a long time, right? But where he really loses any credibility in my eyes is where he starts saying the allegation. He's like, oh,
Yeah.
Ooh,
yeah,
that pussy
Hold on one second.
popping
Hold
on
on.
a
We got something
handstand.
from somebody.
Salute to Tony D without the back arm fat and the diabetic patch.
Salutes to Higgers World.
Professional.
Salute to Tony D with the back arm fat, without the back arm fat and the diabetic patch. Salutes. Thank you, sir. My bad.
And so Valino actually just said something that I actually disagree with too. He said, bro, Cam was wrong. Yes, he shouldn't have been confrontational. I actually disagree with that. I think he had every right to be confrontational. Dude had $2,000 of his money.
Yeah.
But where you really start to see, in my mind, his morals be questionable is he says, oh, are you going to beat me like you beat your girlfriend?
Yeah.
He was friends with Blazendary after all those things came out. So that wasn't a moral. Either he was okay with it or he doesn't believe Blazendary did it because he was friends with him. So, but now that he has an issue with him, he wants to bring up stuff, you know, like that's just fake to me. Like,
And
he
Jacob,
should have
let
addressed
me-
that with him beforehand
me-
if he felt like that was the situation.
I agree. So let me give you the backstory. So before it went down, before the first day of SneakerCon, I got a call from Cam, and he was in the car. So he was in the car where the first part of the video was recorded, and he's like, "Oh, who do you hate the most? Like out of everyone?" I'm like, "Blazendary, like whatever." And then he's like, "Oh, I have this crazy idea. Like he scammed me for $2,000, and it's been 6 months and everything." He's like, "What should I do? Should I go up to him?" I'm like, "Yeah, like that. Like yeah, if you have your money." And then he's like, "Should I say something about the allegation?" I'm like, "Yeah, like you know what I mean." So he ran it by me, but I'm not. I'm so fucking sick of these people saying like I'm Cam's like fucking babysitter. Like the dude does what he wants to do. You know what I mean? I'm not here to dictate what he says. Did I actually think he was gonna say anything to Blazendary and to his face?
Yeah.
Of course not. But he did.
What
you know?
it seems what you're getting blamed with is something I've been blamed with in the past. Is like you might have wanted Cam to do that for the entertainment and just to laugh, but if Cam goes and does it, it shouldn't be able to fall back on you. He's his own man, like
And that's the thing. And that's the thing. Even people are saying with the Sneak City thing, people are somehow trying to blame me, saying that I'm manipulating Cam. Cam is 20 years old. I'm 21. How am I going to manipulate him? He's his own person.
We call that
By the way,
we call that over here. We call that over here the puppet master.
I have
So
a
like
question.
you're the puppet master of Cam. They're saying.
I have a question about that for Tripping, but first I want to say, Tripping, do you mind if I ask you this question live? This is something I was meaning to ask you, but I just haven't had time because I've been measuring product. So I've been meaning to ask you this, but it's about DMs that we have about that video.
Yes.
Okay. Basically, so you told me originally that you were going to tell Cam that he shouldn't post it because it makes him look bad. Correct?
Makes him look bad?
You said me and you when me and you originally spoke, you said it makes him look bad in the video.
I think Cam and I both knew that there was going to be a lot of hate on that video. Yes.
And then so my question to you was, and this is just a genuine question, did you actually tell him that you feel like he shouldn't post that, or did you just tell me that?
Wait, what did you say? Did I tell Cam
that you don't feel like he should post it, or did you just tell me that?
No, you cut out again. Sorry.
Let me mute my mic. I'm gonna be right back too. Y'all keep talking. I'll be right back.
I said, did you actually tell him that you don't think it's a good idea for him to post it, or did you never end up telling him that? Just curious.
I don't. What's the question?
Do you want me to type it in chat?
No, I'm just so confused. Like
because
what did I tell? I don't even know. What did I even tell you? Did I tell you? So
basically, when me and you talked, we both said that he looks dumb because we know that he wasn't genuinely trying to apologize to Sneak City. Like,
okay, I have a bombshell that I can say that Cam told me from last night about the entire situation as well. The original video was not ever. I shouldn't say this. I'll tell you. I can tell you after, Jacob.
Okay. Yeah, I just feel like to me, and I'm not gonna talk too much about it because Valino thinks I'm biased. Like, and I've said this before. I think Cam's gotten enough punishment for anything that he's done, right? Like, he lost his store. right? As a content creator, I don't care who you are, how big you are. Everyone knows how it feels to go have these ups and downs. Me and you had this conversation. I've had ups and downs. Like, you see that all the time. That fucking sucks. And it sucks because every single week, like when I was in the military, I have reviews that I had to submit, right, to my commanders. And now it's like, it doesn't feel like I work for myself because every week I upload a video, and based off the views and based off how it does, that determines whether or not, you know, I can keep doing what I do or whether I got to go get a job at McDonald's, basically. Like,
let me say,
that's a stressful situation. I don't care what it is. So like, that's a lot of stress on one person, especially someone who got so much attention. I mean, Cam's channel was getting more views than I've ever gotten in my life at one point, and so to get all of that
Jacob,
and lose it so quickly. What's up?
Sneaker scandals. What the fuck is people thinking that the audio was there? The footage was literally recorded in slow-mo. I did not cut out the audio because it made someone look bad. There was no audio. It was recorded in slow-mo.
I will say, I only know this because on Canons, on Sonys, they don't have this issue, but on Canons, when you record in slow-mo, it doesn't record the audio.
I will gladly, even though the validity of it, I will gladly upload the raw footage in slow-mo.
Hey, I ain't gonna cap. That was literally gonna be my question for you, bro. It was literally gonna be, you know, I didn't even expect you to say it, but you the only person that truly knows if there was audio or not.
It was not. I will screen record going into my Google Docs and or Google Drive and sharing it. There is zero audio, and Cam told me right after it happened how pissed he was learning about that. So let's stop.
So
everyone loves to speculate and
to
spread
be
some
honest,
stupid narrative.
to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if I never question that, because like I think Cam has released stuff that has made like I feel pretty confident saying Cam's aware that certain things are gonna make him look bad, and he's doing it because, you know, it's content right now. Like,
so I have a GH5. I have a GH5. Don't know what the fuck Cam got, but when I shoot in my 120 1080p, like, well, I don't even use that camera no more because the Sony I got is different. But the GH5, when you shoot in 120, it doesn't have any audio. So I've dealt with cameras.
And that's the same as Cam, because Cam was filming B-roll in 120.
Okay. Well, yeah.
So, then that's why he forgot to flick the setting on. Yeah.
It does. I will say, like, to also give credit on both ends, like it. I feel like, one, if it was good, it does really suck for Cam. If it was bad, then, you know. But I also, like, being fair, like, I don't feel like Blazendary would have sounded that great in that situation either. Like, I feel like I don't think anyone being confronted on that would sound great in that situation. Like, you're gonna be caught off guard. Like, even especially after it brings up the allegations. Like, prime example, Tony. If someone came up to you and was like, you know, true or false, and they said that about you, like, you're gonna lose it. You're not gonna be in your right mind. You're not gonna be like, you know, you're gonna be like, yo, what the fuck? Like, I'm tripping.
All right, so Jacob, what was we kind of derailed, but I want to share something that has not even made it out yet. It's between me and Cam, but I think the people need to hear it and maybe understand better. So Jacob, your question was to me, so when we talked privately,
yeah,
I told you that it looked bad, and you're saying, did I tell Cam that it looked bad?
Yeah, because I mean, I can read me now. Can you still hear me if I get out of here?
Yeah.
Because if you go through our DMs.
Yeah, let me look right now.
Yeah, look through your DMs to remind yourself what you said exactly. And you don't need to read it out loud or anything. Like, it's nothing like that. I'm just like, I was just curious. The reason I asked that question is because what was pointed out to me was that you dropped a video about it right after him. And so then that's when I was kind of wondering, like, damn, like, me and you have always had a fair relationship. Even when you've done things that I've disagreed with, I've always been real with you and said, I don't agree with that, or I do agree with this, or yada, yada, yada. And me and you have had conversations, and I've always been able to keep it civil. And so when I saw that, I was like, damn, I really hope bro didn't, like, tell me one thing and then do another.
Maybe this sounds like a cop out on my end and trying to be like whatever, but in reality, all this stuff, I think the real person that needs to handle this is Whatnot. Whatnot needs to give they need to refund Cam, and they need to pay John Carlo for that $2,000, so he don't lose nothing. Cam don't lose nothing, and they get the box back, and then they redo that box to somebody else. At this point, that's what I really think they should do. I think that's the real thing, because at the end of the day, bro, like I ain't gonna lie, if I sent somebody something and it was 6 months, I'm not trying to give them that money back if I'm doing everything right on my part. So I understand it from Blazendary's end, from that part, especially if the person I'm shipping to is not there to pick it up. But at the same time, with Cam, like, at the end of the day, that box has to get there. Now, I don't know what that second label did and Whatnot saying that shit's sitting at the factory, whatever. Like, that's on Whatnot's end. Then I don't think that's a Blazendary issue when, he's on to the next thing. And, like, he did it through Whatnot, and Whatnot's obviously working and sponsoring with him. Then Whatnot needs to refund that man Cam back. They need to, they just need to refund Cam back, let John Carlo keep his 2 racks, and then they deal with that fucking mystery box on their own. Like, that's what I honestly think is at this point, like just the overall.
And okay, so it's obviously, so there's 2 standpoints from the Sneak City video, right, Jacob? So you have the one point which we talked about was the views and the attention, and you can tell that I think you said something about how acting out and doing stuff like that is not going to stay consistent, right? That's a very short-term growth for views and everything.
Yeah, which is the same thing I've told you.
Let me play the Sneak City thing real quick so everybody can see what's going on. Loose the sneaker scandals in the building. I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna share this and y'all can see it too. I'm gonna share this with the chat so that they can see what the fuck's going on and understand this, and then maybe Jacob, you can go in a little bit on what the fuck is going on with this as well. Here we go.
What's going on, man? What's up? Are you buying?
No, I'm good, bro. I appreciate it.
You're good? Oh.
Okay, thanks, bro.
Okay, thanks, bro.
What did you say to me? You want to say it again? Why? You want me to leave? For what? Because I'm trying to sell a pair of shoes?
Turn the camera on.
Huh?
No,
what's the issue? What?
Why you fucking made that mocking video about us?
From over a year ago? Yeah, no, I don't want to. I was gonna apologize. I'm sorry for that. It was immature.
You know you were gonna apologize, but you've seen us at 3 different events.
I was going to. That's why I was actually going to.
I'm not situation, so when were you gonna apologize?
I was going to today. I was gonna walk up and say I was sorry for that.
So at Kobe's, you didn't feel like apologizing?
Yeah, I wasn't at then. I didn't see you then, but I was going to come up today.
He literally was about to walk up.
Bro, I was literally okay. All right. I apologize to Sneak City. So
quick question, tripping, because I've seen a couple of videos. This yes or no. You ain't gotta go too deep into it, but I remember you made a video. Did you with the video with them or whatever Sneak City? Didn't you like applaud them in a way or talk good about them, or were you trolling them? It was a video where you was like making good, like you made videos about bad stores and then good stores.
Oh, I applauded them.
Yeah,
I had nothing wrong with them.
They were on the good store thing, right?
I said that I said they were good. I liked their content.
Okay, cool.
So let me tell you. So if you look at the video, so this is right after the Blazendary thing happened on day 1. Okay, Cam wanted to do something to drive up the views and drama, and I just learned about this literally last night. Okay. He wanted the drama, he wanted the views and clickbait or whatever. The intention of that interaction was never to actually go up and apologize. He was going to try to sell Bo a pair of shoes. And then Tia said, get the fuck out of here. And then that altered for them to interact.
No, for sure. No, I know that. But this is where Cam fucked up. Is right afterwards, what did he say? He said, I was going to go apologize. No, you weren't. That's lie number 1. You were not going to go apologize. You had no intention of apologizing. Now you saw them. You were at their booth. You straight lied to their face, whether you did it out of fear or not. You said, I was going to apologize. No, you weren't. And that's the thing is he told you that. He told
exactly, Jacob. Exactly.
Directly that. And the fact that more people don't see that is mind blowing to me. He never went up to them.
Exactly.
Tia was irritated because Tia's been holding that for a minute. People kept asking her. She showed me messages and comments of people, oh, are you going to respond? You're going to respond. And she never brought that to you two. But then she sees a situation where she sees someone is clearly instigating. Like we know he went up to Bo for a reason. For those of you guys that are watching that don't know, him and Bo have an issue. They have their disagreement. You probably know more about the ins and outs of that. But regardless, he went up to instigate. He did not go up to apologize. He did not go up to reconcile. He did not go up to for any other reason than to start drama. And that's the whole point, is like he wants to then sell, oh, it's just a joke. And another thing behind the scenes, it wasn't just a joke. There's another point that he lied to everyone on, because he unfollowed him. He was clearly salty about something, whether it was because he was doing the sneaker store content and he felt like people were encroaching, whatever. Those things individually are not that big of a deal. But for him to try to hide the reason and be, oh, it was just a joke, I was just kidding. Like, bro, like, that's cap. Like, if Tony made a video like mine, and then I make a video and I'm like mocking his intro, and then I unfollow him, he's gonna hit me like, yo, like, are you good? Like, are we straight? Like, you know, it's not oh, bro, it was just a joke. Like, that's just a straight lie. So it's like the fact that he has the audacity to lie to his subscribers. And this is one big thing. I don't care if there's a couple people, for the most part, that don't like me. There's like 2 or 3 people. I don't care if someone doesn't like me from YouTube. I understand that they're just looking at a window into my life. But the fact that someone has the audacity to disrespect the people that take time out of their day to support that man and just directly lie to each and every viewer that is watching that video is not only disrespectful to Sneak City and everyone else involved, but it's disrespectful to people that are watching you. Like, you have no respect for your viewers if you're just going to straight lie to their face and try to sit there, oh, I was going to apologize. No, you weren't. Like,
yeah, I think Cam did want to try to, he said that he had like a pair of Jordans he wanted to like fake sell Bo or something. I think he was just riding high off of the Blazendary stuff and knew that was going to do good. And then Tia got involved. And then I don't know if he was trying to do like that video. I think the I'm gonna apologize thing. He obviously, I'm being unbiased. Like, I know like he could have apologized at all the other events or messaged her before that. You know what I mean? It's just, I think apologizing, I don't know.
And I don't even think, to be real, to be real, I don't think he even needs to apologize.
I don't agree. I agree. I
think stand on what you did, whatever. You make a dick remark. They don't need to fuck with you. You don't need to fuck with them. But don't go over and instigate and then lie to your audience. People that literally make you who you are. Without people watching our videos, we would be nobody. We are not special. We are not different. That number next to our name does not measure us as a human being, does not make us any different. And at the end of the day, you have the audacity to lie to each and every person that makes you who you are. The only reason that you don't work some weak-ass job is because those people watch you and you just blatantly lie to them. Like, that's just disrespectful to the viewers.
I'll say this. First and foremost, we got 316 in the chat. Hit that motherfucking like button, you feel me? Hit that like button. And Jacob, what you just said, I totally agree, because it's pretty much the equivalent to like those pranks in the hood where people do some shit like, hey bro, suck my cock, and then the motherfuckers want to swing on them. It's just a prank. It's just a prank. It's just a prank. Like, nah, bro, you can't do all that. And then when you have somebody react a certain way, try to pull that, hey man, I apologize, or whatever the fuck, like, that's a risk, and that's something that's like you gotta watch who you play with. Now, hey, Sneaker Scandals, you're in the building. I want to let you get I know you was talking in the chat. I just want you to.
Yeah, I wanted to ask a question if possible. Trippin, can you describe your relationship with Cam? Not in no sort of homo any type of way. I'm just saying, like, where do you guys stand? Are you like a confidant of his? Like,
I was gonna say sexual.
Why did he say that? My man went crazy.
Well, because he knows people can take it the wrong way, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the answer and not all the bullshit that we're about to do now.
I edit his videos, right? So let me give a little backstory. Okay, with everyone and Cam's old employees, all of them were yes men, okay, directing him what to do. I am the only voice that Cam has ever heard in his entire life that tells the truth. That's why I make videos talking about Cam. Cam understands that what I say is truthful and also can be taken as a joke as well. I edit his videos. He pays me to edit. He tells me what I want in the videos. I don't give a fuck if it makes Cam look like shit. I will put it in the video. I do not care. I'm getting paid at the end of the day, regardless of if Cam gets a million hate comments or a million positive comments.
Is part of getting paid exposing conversations that you and him may have had where he doesn't know that you're just up here for the first time on a live stream, just telling everybody what your conversation was?
He's going to make a video on it anyway, so.
Cool. My other
exposing the conversation of of saying that Jacob fucking picked up on the social cues, knowing that he wasn't going up there to apologize anyway. It's not like I pulled some revolutionary shit.
And I was
picked
gonna,
up on it anyway.
It's not revolutionary shit. If Jacob has an opinion, on
no,
what
Jacob's
the
opinion is social cues that any human being could pick up.
But that's
He did
still,
not go up to
still an
Tia
opinion.
directly. He went
That's
to
still an
Bo.
opinion. That's still an opinion.
It's not an
You
opinion.
are-
No, that's stupid.
You are confirming the information, meaning that he texts you and you're confirming what he texts you. He didn't text Jacob, he texted you. Last time I checked, you just described yourself as an employee to the boss. So you're leaking the boss's personal information on your first live stream ever.
It's
Right?
leaking. Did I read text messages? Did I play video message?
I'm saying you said that you got a text message and you revealed the text message.
Can I say something real
It's
quick,
not
though?
that fucking deep.
Can I say something real quick while we calm shit down? I want to say something. First of all, like I know that Cam, and I've told Tripping my opinion on this. I know that Cam pretends to be okay with the criticism, but we can look at how he reacted to Tripping's videos when he was getting hella views. He was just saying he's a hater. He's what I think was the one that said you're in your mom's basement, just talking shit. Oh, blah blah blah. And now that he's not getting views, now he's cool with Tripping. Now he's okay because he understands that he knows that it's gonna do views when they come together. So
exactly,
like,
and
I
you
don't
think that
think
I'm
it's a
and no,
genuine.
and
I don't think like they
I don't
can be friends.
think up until today anybody even knew Tripping had anything to do with that video.
Yeah,
No,
look at the
all of
comments.
I will say all of Cam's Kicks viewers know.
Tripping.
If you read through the comments, like especially on the Blazendary video, there's a lot of comments that are like Tripping makes this video Cam's video so much better without Tripping's editing Cam's video, whatever.
I gotta say this, in the actual first Blazendary video, I believe at the end of the video, Tripping pauses and says, I'm here, some shit like that, right? So it's actually revealed in Cam's video, like, you know, he says it.
I'm going to be boxing.
This is Skinny in the building. Hold on. I'll pull it up.
3 months.
Hold on. Now, this ain't the one either. My bad. I'm gonna actually pull it out. Just want to make sure
everybody.
Let me see. Here it goes.
Still going along. I think it's just crazy. You handle business. I don't. It's gonna do it, guys. Clip didn't have audio, unfortunately, but.
Is that
My
you?
friend
Hold on.
be a little. I don't know what he.
Yeah, that's just not how you handle business. I don't think he handled it the right way at all.
That's you Tripping, right?
No, that's Cam.
Oh, Cam. Okay, no.
It's literally like it's better me. Like the last 2 seconds of the video. What is he trying to do?
Oh, here it
Kiss
goes.
his lips?
Yeah, here it goes.
Anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything.
Test. You got copyright right there. You gotta watch out. Goddamn copyright.
I ain't never seen two brothers this close to each other like that. What is he trying to do? Kiss his lips? Swap spit? Make out? Is he going in for a little hickey? Come on. This is ridiculous. Hope you enjoyed today's video, everyone. Surprise, surprise. Edited by yours truly. You know I couldn't pass up this opportunity, right? Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe once again. Yeah. This was fun to make.
So I guess I mean you didn't say your name. I don't know, but oh shit, my shit's finally working. I would say I guess a majority of it kind of oh shit. That's not real. That's not real. That's Gideon.
Yeah,
Gideon, bro. Pulled up. All right.
Yeah, sure it is. Yeah.
But yeah, that's that. What to say? But also just to give you some more insight, sneaker scandals, just in case you don't know. But before that video, yeah, like Trippin had made a lot of videos on Cam, like, you know, just like kind of doing what we, you know, what I don't want to say the person's name, but just like, you know, clowning him and breaking down his content in a way and going at him.
Well, listen, at the end of the day, like that's Cam's problem.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question, Tony.
Mm-hmm.
With everything that we've heard so far, especially coming from people that are right next to him.
Yeah.
Why is it that people even think that it's not totally Cam's fault? You guys have already painted him as a liar. You guys have already painted him as a clout chaser. He's doing
Cam ain't shit
for drama, and we still are thinking that Blazendary has some sort of wrong in this. At the end of the day, the package. Hold on. At the end of the day, the package got sent, and it was returned because Cam didn't pick it up.
Mm-hmm.
Cam already lied and said that it got sent out twice when it never got sent out twice. It only got sent out once. With all these lies, like, why are we even thinking that Blazendary even has anything to do with anything in this?
I'm not gonna lie, the unclaimed package was a revelation that I was unaware of until this stream. That's where I was like, looks kind of
He didn't claim it.
purposeful.
Yeah.
That means it went to his P.O. box. He never went to go pick it up. It went back. Blazendary even offered to pay again for it to be sent when no, that's not how it works. I'm sorry. If I'm sending you sneakers and it goes to your P.O. box and then it gets rejected and it comes back to me, you're paying for the fucking shipping.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm not repaying shipping.
Yeah, that part, like I said, I totally agree on that. Now, my only thing is though, Zaya, with it not going back out though, we don't have that. Like, what do you think should have had happen? You know, do you agree with me on it being?
No, I agree that Cam has a point where the package didn't get sent back. Where's my package? I can't find it. But Cam's beef is with Whatnot.
That's what I said. Yeah. So you agree with me, Zaya, where I said Whatnot should refund Cam, let Blazendary keep his money, and Whatnot just get the box back and do what they gotta do with it. That's what I said.
100%. You know what? You know what you did say, Tony, that I don't agree with?
What's up?
When you said, if I did a deal with Kais, I would hit up Kais. No, that's incorrect. Because technically, you guys don't even need to do that deal in Whatnot. You guys know each other. You could have done the deal outside of Whatnot.
Yeah,
you did the deal with Whatnot. So once you do that deal, bro, now Whatnot is who you have to complain to, not Kais.
But to be honest, the reason why I did it was because Whatnot gave me money to buy through their app. And I'm like, oh shit, Kais is going live on a shoe I want.
Yeah, that's what's up. And that's
why I
good.
did that. That's why I did it that way.
That's what I'm saying. If the package would have got lost, you would have contacted Kais. And that's incorrect.
Well, no. To be correct.
Well,
to be correct.
It might be the wrong thing to do in your eyes, but it's not correct.
Yeah. Like it the same. Look, this is what I'm trying to say. Zay, if you did the same thing, I'm just gonna contact you like one time, like, yo, Zay, do you know what's going on? If you would have told me, like, bro, I don't know, blah 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 blah, then I would have went to Whatnot. Just the fact that
my boy,
that's what I'm saying. That's the only reason why
I would have said, yo, let me contact Whatnot. Let me see what's going on.
Yeah.
Everything that Blazendary did was honorable. Cam is the one that's stepping out of line. On top of that, you go into a sneaker con to confront somebody.
Yeah.
You need to contact a person that's not even at the event to boost your confidence for you to. And there's a Whatnot booth there.
Yeah.
You could have went to the Whatnot booth.
If I didn't know the person and I bought through Whatnot, I'm not contacting the seller. I'm speaking specifically for the fact, Zaya, that I know Kais or I know you. So it's a difference. But if it was even if it was, say for instance, I bought from Cam's Kicks, I would find a way to reach out to him. But if he didn't know, I'll just go straight to Whatnot. If it was somebody I didn't know,
what I'm saying, we know each other. Yeah, I'm gonna try to help you.
Yeah.
But at the end, when this all goes, when you finally get frustrated and you like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna give somebody this heat.
I'm pulling up on
you
Whatnot.
Can't give it to me.
Yeah, I'm pulling up on Whatnot app. I'm pulling up on.
You gotta pull up on Whatnot. Plus, Cam was in New York within the 6 months that he didn't receive the package. Whatnot's headquarters are in New York. Why you didn't just pull up to the headquarters?
Things in Arizona.
So you didn't pull up to the headquarters.
Apparently,
you didn't pull up to them at the event. Why you didn't pull up to Whatnot with the camera and start saying, "Yo, where's my package?" You pulled up the Blazendary, and then as soon as, because he already said it, as soon as he spoke to Blazendary, bro, he already came in hot talking about the girlfriend thing.
Yeah,
that's not true. It came in later. It was way too hot anyway before he even brought it up.
What? Say that again.
Yeah. Blazendary already called over all of his boys anyway. It was already getting heated right off the bat when he saw the camera. It wasn't. He went up to him and said, "You smacked your girlfriend."
Unfortunately, we don't got no audio.
So
Cam, get away
you
with
come
it.
over there talking about my girlfriend or I slap my girlfriend or something like that, yeah, I'm gonna call my boys over.
Triple bent.
No, you're misunderstanding the entire timeline of it, but that's fine.
Well, Cam get away with a lot.
There's nothing to understand. You don't got the audio. I don't got the audio, so you don't know if it was hot.
Okay, so then why would the guy grab the camera, then the brother push Cam away?
You don't got the audio though. You don't got the audio, bro.
So once again, we can't pick up on social cues, I guess.
We don't got the audio.
That's okay. That's fine.
Respect.
I picked up on social cues, and you told me I was wrong. So imagine that.
So if we breaking it down by law and by book, based upon what's going on, this is an order done through Whatnot. It says what happens who do I contact if there's a problem with my order, and it says to contact Whatnot. So in that regard, technically he shouldn't have been contacting Blazendary about this issue.
But then again, like Trippin said, he just out here chasing views and content. So he was never going to contact Whatnot. He was going to take it to Blazendary. Why? Because Blazendary's the YouTuber.
To give Trippin some credit, he did say that about the Sneak City video specifically. As regards to the Cam situation, the only place, and mind you, I know Valino thinks I'm extremely biased, but the only place where I do give him credit is I agree with you that rationally based off what I've seen, especially based off after I seen the label created, he's in the wrong. But if I got $2,000 in my bread out, I'm not thinking rationally. I'm gonna be mad regardless. And so I'm probably like, it's possible to do something that is not so rational, and also understand, oh shit, this is gonna be a video. Not saying it's the best idea, but to give Tripping some credit, he only said that in regard to the Sneak City video. I don't want to like take him out of context and say that he's.
And obviously, why would Cam contact me about the allegations if he wasn't gonna do it to get views? It's YouTube. It's you do it for drama and views and clickbait. Look at the video views. These 2 videos that he did with Sneak City and this are the most 2 hottest viewed videos that he's had in like a year. Of course he would do it.
Yeah, but if I'm going to do something for clicks and views, which I definitely am an individual that does shit for clicks and views, and I ask Tony's advice, I'm not expecting that Tony's going to jump up on his live
My
stream.
advice, am I some YouTube guru? I was someone who had 95K subs. I don't know shit.
I don't think
I have all the great advice.
I think he was just saying that he understands doing it for views, but I think he was going to make another point after that. Like he understands doing it for views, but I think like even for me, where I kind of thought he was going was that like if you're gonna do it for views, say you're doing it for views and admit that. Don't try to take moral high ground and say, you know, oh, I'm doing it because it's the right thing to do, but really you're doing it for views.
Dang, it's getting spicy.
It is.
Another thing is with all the business that Cam has ever done, how the fuck is he waiting the 6 months out? Everybody knows that you don't wait the 6 months out. That's like a rookie move. You waiting 6 months for a fucking pack? Why didn't you just file a chargeback? Tony, you're muted.
Thank you. You there? You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm about to put a tinfoil hat on and I'm about to throw a little bit of gasoline on here. I'm sorry. Did Cam do all this planned?
Well, now, from what I've heard in this live stream, Cam did all that shit planned. All that shit was planned.
You think that Cam never planned on getting that unboxing or that box?
I feel like he knows that he's going to get the box. He knows that he could have got the box from Whatnot, but it would make better for views if he just addresses Blazendary.
Okay.
Now there's a whole boxing match, and that's based off what? Nothing. No wonder Blazendary is not responding to this bullshit.
Blazendary didn't respond when I called him out for his allegations, so he's not going to respond anyway.
I'm not gonna lie, my money's on Blazendary if they were to go at it.
Yeah, after seeing that video, I definitely think I gotta give it to Blazendary. Tripping, are you gonna help him in the gym? Like, you gonna get like, because that man's fucking motor skills were not looking good.
Yeah, when I got that footage, I was dying laughing at those chest flies. That was the saddest thing I think I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, let's let the chat see this. This is Cam calling out Blazendary. And
Blazendary, I challenge him. He has 24 hours to respond. If he doesn't respond, he automatically takes the L. I challenge you, Blazendary. You have 24 hours to respond.
Did you pick this beat?
Yeah.
This is a good beat. I like the beat. The beat.
I'm telling you, yeah, exactly.
Oh, hell.
No, skip ahead to what he's doing. He's at the gym and he's running.
That fucking point at the end. I'm gonna slow it down just so I can see the energy coming off this shit.
Man, Blazendary should be able to knock this motherfucker
out. Walked off the screen. You said go to what point now?
It's like probably like the 4-minute mark. He's kind of doing like the he's a little bit further. Like right. Stop it right here. Yeah, he's running and shit.
I want to box him. I have never boxed in my life. I've never trained or anything. So this is gonna be something new for me.
Trust me, it gets so much better.
Tripping, why you put this man on black people's bodies, man?
Come on, bro. Come on.
Well, he is asking for it.
this poll in the chat, man. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
I've literally probably only worked out 10 times in my life, so you guys can make fun of me from all these clips, but
Yo, that angle right there is crazy. That angle, that side tilt, that right there, that angle right there, that angle right there, that angle.
You like that?
Yeah, that angle to the side is crazy.
Just hauling ass.
Yo, look how he keeps his neck straight too.
in 3 months' time, this is how long I'm giving him. I'm giving him 3 months to train. I'm gonna train for 3 months, and we're gonna see. We're gonna either do this at a sneaker event, we're gonna figure something out, but I challenge you, Blazendary. You have 24 hours to respond.
Damn. Zaya, man, who you got, man, after seeing that?
I'm gonna go with Blazendary. I'm gonna say that from what I've heard today, Cam would probably not even show up to the event.
Wow. So
I
let
think he
me
would show up.
so
I
let
think
me
he
say
would-
something. So this is the
I
part.
think he would show up because it's gloves, and I don't think because he's never boxed with gloves, he doesn't understand that it's not.
So let me say this.
I think this is calculated. I think that this is done. This is being done for views. Cam knows that Blazendary is not going to respond.
This is what I'm going to say, right? And I've said this to Jacob the other day when we talked a little bit about this. I said, I think after this whole shenanigans, I don't think that Cam's going to be allowed to come back to SneakerCon.
Damn.
He fucking with some people in there that, you know, got a little bit of pull.
And he's doing it purposely.
Yeah, I don't know if the people over there, you know, the right person say, man, I don't want that motherfucker in here. You know, he might not be able to go to SneakerCon.
You going in there and you starting purpose drama.
Yeah, with actual vendors though. Vendors, people that got tables. You know,
And we know it doesn't like that. Like,
yeah,
you know, it doesn't like that.
I mean, Skinny, I think you got kicked out before, right?
Nah, I got
Are you? They called you.
got,
They told you not to come or something, or what? Something like that.
yeah, it was just like a little warning type shit.
Zay, you've been kicked out of a store before, right?
Yeah, 2J's kicked me out of his store.
So like, I'm just saying, like, people can get.
But
shit.
I'm saying though, we talking about a motherfucker who totally packed up his whole operation so he could get some SneakerCon pussy.
Can you elaborate some more on that, Skinny?
We literally talking about a man who simped out for a female for a fan that he met at SneakerCon, made her his main lady, and then he uprooted his operation to go down to Texas.
Shit, even worse. He ended up hiring the person that critiqued him the most as his video editor.
Right.
Yeah, Trippin'. Trippin'. I would like to hear that, man.
What
like,
shit is that, bruh? That's like me. That's like me hiring Ron Reviews to edit my videos.
Trippin' was off the grid for a minute, and Trippin' from player to player to troll. I loved your fucking trolling work.
I think I heard about Trippin'
Appreciate
from
it.
Skinny first. I think Skinny actually started saying the
Hell
name,
yeah, I used to love when he was making them motherfucking troll video. I was like,
Man, I got a new channel. Go check it out. Not tripping. Okay, but why did I?
Yeah, what
work
made you
for
put
Cam?
that? What made that? Yeah, what made you put that beside? I mean, look, money's money, so I can't blame you on that part. But you know, people are gonna be like, "Yo, this guy's the guy you."
Well, I mean,
go ahead.
I understand why people might be a little bit confused why I would switch sides, but you guys are treating it like it's the Bloods versus the Crips here. It's first of all, it isn't that fucking serious. Stop indulging your life in this shit. What I do is not your fucking business. I'm actively in school. I have an internship, and instead of me working some dog shit job while doing it, why not put my passion of editing to help Cam? I mean, is it really that bad? Want me to work at McDonald's instead and make money, or
I think
edit
it's
for
a
Cam?
different mindset because I think most people here. I mean, I can't speak for anyone else, but I know personally, if someone can be like that, I would be cool with them.
Then the thing
but
is, Jacob,
I'm not gonna make them my editor. That's for
the
sure.
thing is, Jacob, then Cam should be blaming for coming to me, then, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Exactly. Okay, so then what do I have to say?
Trippin' looked like the boss.
Hold on.
The thing is, Trippin', you took it out of context and just started talking. Nobody was saying that you was on the wrong part. Everybody's saying that Cam's the idiot.
Yeah, everyone said that.
Then why are you asking me why? I don't know what Cam. I don't know why he went to me.
Wait, Trippin'.
Hold on,
Hold on, Jacob, look, because I asked the question, Trippin'. I was just asking you the question to hear it because that's definitely a question you're getting a lot. I know, so I'm like, let's let you hear. Let's let you speak. Let's give you the floor so we can hear. Yeah. Trippin'. I had that question. I was like, you know, so I wanted to hear it. I'm not here to say like after you done talking, I'm not gonna be like, well, that's fucking lame or this and that. I wanted to hear honestly like what made you, you know, just decide that. Because I guess the difference here, Trippin', there's people like Mr. Skinny and Sneaker Scandals that got some people that they've gotten to it in this side of YouTube, like sneakers wise, that, you know, motherfuckers say they're gonna pull up, shoot him, kill him, and all that, right? So when Zaya said that's like him saying having Ron edit Sneaker Scandals and even Mr. Skinny have dealt with people that said they wanted to kill them, and they're equating that to someone like them hiring that person as the editor.
Yeah, that's like us turning around and all right, there's no more beef. Let me hit up Ron and say, hey Ron, you want to edit my videos?
I guess the difference.
You look like the
hey Ron,
boss
let me tell you about this cloud chasing thing that I'm about to do. And then Ron just goes and tells it to someone else on another live stream.
Yeah.
I think the difference is though is that Trippin' and Cam never was going to kill each other or even stated that. It was more so like
it was completely one-sided. Cam never fired back any shots at me until he lost his store and everything and lost all of his employees.
Wow.
Well, he did take some shots, but they were not big ones. Like
it wasn't doing an in-depth video on me or anything.
Even worse, he got dragged and then hired you as his video editor.
Well, Trippin', I got a question. What is your secret on how you troll these motherfuckers and they don't try to get you fired? They don't try to get your wife fired and all this shit.
The only person who would do that was Blazendary, and that's why I don't like Blazendary. He went after my girlfriend. My girlfriend's mom tried to get her fired. They tried to dox her. They had a whole group of people going after her, trying to get her expelled from a university. So that's why I don't like Blazendary.
So let me ask you a question. Would you would you be Blazendary's editor?
No.
Okay. So I guess that's the better example, is that would make sense then. Like that's what this is Skinny and Zaya, they have a person, they have a Blazendary as well. So
yes, exactly. Cam is not a Blazendary to me. The thing is with any of these hype beasts, I go on my computer, I talk shit, I log off. I'm not consistently with a hatred in my forefront of my head thinking about, oh, look at Jacob Star fold his clothes. I hate him. I don't care.
Hey,
it doesn't matter.
Products.
And Jacob even told me
that was a bad example, bro.
And Jacob even told me that how Kaisomar is in his videos is not how he is in person. I am judging the character on the videos, not the actual personal attacks of people. Despite if I go after looks, it's for satire, it's for comedy. If you think it's that or not, I don't care. Jacob understood that.
Wait, hold on, Zaya, go ahead. What'd you say? Bad example. Go ahead.
Tony, that was a horrible example. All right,
horrible.
On what part?
It's similar to Damn D. Right? Trippin' don't have a problem with Cam because Trippin' was allowed to drag Cam with no repercussions.
No shit.
Blazendary said, "Oh, you're gonna drag me, so I'm gonna do it back to you," and that's why Trippin' don't like Blazendary, because Blazendary fought back. So
no, because Blazendary took it personal. No, what the fuck? Blazendary was going after my girlfriend and my girlfriend's mom. He found her on Facebook.
Right, and you wasn't minding your business, and you was talking about him.
I brought up allegations of females that were getting abused.
Allegations.
Oh, there was a.
He didn't like it. No. He fired back. That's why you don't like
you never saw the fucking videos of all the text messages. You are
Cam turned around and let you
calm down.
Blazendary,
you are irrelevant. You didn't see the fucking videos of all the text messages.
I saw the video and I spoke about it.
Really? Oh, great. Yeah. Okay.
And I'm far from irrelevant, boy.
Okay.
Okay, I'm far from irrelevant.
Your IG as your name to promote
you may not know me. That's fine, but I'm far from irrelevant.
I'm saying you're irrelevant to talk about the allegations, not your social media clout.
I could talk about whatever the fuck I want up on here, and bitch, you ain't gonna do shit.
Oh my god, this is getting intense.
Straight like that.
He's from
I'm just saying the truth though.
He's
You're not gonna stop me from talking about whatever I want.
I'm not trying to stop you, but you're saying, oh,
all right, I'll talk about whatever the fuck. So then let's talk. Don't tell me what I can or can't talk about, because you're not gonna stop me from talking about nothing. So let's move past that. I'm just saying the reason that you don't like Blazendary is because he fought back. Cam did not fight back.
The thing is, no. Blazendary's daddy fought back. Not
it doesn't matter. They fought back. That side, you were talking about that side, they fought back. That's why you don't like it. So you're one of those that you like to dish it, but you can't take it.
Oh yeah, so you're
talking about the man's business, so the man got up in your business.
No. You're trying to equate YouTube videos and then going after and doxing people and then trying to get him expelled from a university.
Wait, so did he dox you or did he try to dox you?
That's how we do it in Section 8. Tripping. If you were to talk about my personal business, I would expose your fucking shorty, your job, all that shit. I'll do all that shit.
So Tripping, there's another section of YouTube that's dealing with sneakers, and you kind of are in it, but not kind of, you're not in
the
it.
joking part. You're in the joking part.
But
We're in the
basically,
serious part.
I can't tell a SB from a regular dunk.
Nobody
Nah, let
cares
Tony,
about
Tony,
that.
tell him where he at, Tony. Tony, tell him where he at, man.
So Section 8.
There ain't nothing off limits.
So Section 8 is basically the best statement Isaiah says is, if you send out a shot to someone, you can't expect them to give you the equivalent of what you sent out. They're gonna take it. They're gonna take it the next step further. That's just how it is. You can't tell someone else how they're supposed to react based upon how you send the shot.
I understand that. I completely understand that.
So that's what he's saying. Like, you
Once
said something about
somebody. Like, let's say you fuck with me right now. You said I'm irrelevant. Now, if I take that a certain type of way and I want to do all that doxing on all that shit to you, that's your fault.
Yeah, but you don't think that's too far to an extent?
No, of course.
Nah.
No, I feel so.
According to you.
Yeah, but what?
Exactly, not on the side that we from.
People get their jobs taking the shit down here.
Exactly. It's the same thing as Dan D. Dan D focused on
I don't know who is Dan D. I don't know who Dan
that weren't
D is.
gonna take shots back. That's what you're doing. You're focusing on taking shots at folks that ain't gonna take shots back at you.
Who's Dan D?
You.
But who is? My name isn't Dan.
He's another content creator that does the same exact thing. He takes shots at all the content creators that are never going to take shots back at him. But when it comes down to someone that is willing to go back and forth, then he doesn't want to participate.
Yeah, but do they go back and forth in YouTube videos, or they do go back and forth with other stuff outside of YouTube?
YouTube videos.
Okay, so then how are we comparing going back and forth with YouTube and then Blazendary going back and forth outside of YouTube and never making a video responding about that?
You utilize the man to make content off of his personal situations, correct?
Regarding Blazendary.
Exactly. Yes.
Correct. I did make a video, 2 videos talking about it.
You can't tell a man how to respond. If his response is doxing you and getting you fired or getting you fired, then so be it.
Listen,
Can I say
Jacob.
something, Tony?
Go ahead.
Because I kind of agree, Zaya. I kind of agree with you because I always use the example of like when we go to war with a country, we don't ask like, "Oh, how many troops you got?"
Exactly.
And say, but I do want to say, are there limitations to that? Because like for example, right? Look at, and this is just a high profile case. I don't really like bringing this up because I think a lot of people that would do the same in his situation condemn it. But what about with like the 6ix9ine situation or a snitch situation where it comes to a situation where there's people in the streets versus civilians? And now, and I'm not saying Blazendary's in the streets, but I'm just saying like,
I like the example you gave about the military. If we're two countries and we're going at war, we don't sit down and say, "Hey, you guys only want to use handguns?" No.
Yeah.
I'm trying to nuke you.
But do you feel like there's any
talking about my business? You utilizing my business to get views,
that's just his mindset.
to make money.
This is just a weird
so now,
mindset.
cool. Now I'm gonna fuck with you then.
So, but going back to my question, do you feel like there's any limitation? So, for example, say you and Damn D go back and forth, right? Damn D makes a comment about you, and then you respond to Damn D, and you're like, you press him, whatever. Say you sock him in his mouth, and then he responds by calling the cops on you. Is he in the wrong?
No.
Okay. I mean, I just want to see.
Okay. Listen. Let's just say you say something about me. All right.
I'm from a different sector of YouTube. Where we get
what does
grimy.
That mean?
But obviously you don't understand, so stop interrupting. Maybe
we're not in the heart of Compton, California.
Nah, tripping. You would probably you gotta watch the content.
But you're not gonna go to the heart of Compton, California.
This
so
is crazy how you guys treat YouTube. Holy shit! This is my first. This is so crazy to me.
This is so crazy to me. That's why you like Cam and you don't like Blazendary, because Blazendary is willing to give you that action. That's why you don't like Blazendary. That's the point of this all. You don't like Blazendary. Why? Because he doxed you and he did this. But you was talking about him.
I'll break it down here a little bit so you can understand.
The fuck? He didn't start talking about you. You started talking about him.
There's in the people like Zaya and like Mr. Skinny and Ronzo Daltigo.
After me.
People over here have been sued. There's people that have whose girlfriends have gotten their lost their jobs, wives that have their jobs called.
And these boys over here in a different section lollygagging.
And is this over sneakers?
Yes.
No.
It all has it in common.
No, this ain't over no fucking sneakers.
But hold on. It's wait.
Thank you.
Hold on, wait. Zaya, it's not over sneakers, but it's people that are in sneakers. Everybody that is here has made sneaker videos.
All right, maybe we got.
Yes.
All right, maybe we're linked because we like sneakers.
Yes,
but
yes.
Somebody getting fired, sued, all that. None of that shit got to do with no sneakers.
Yeah, it
That shit
started
got to
off.
do with you talking about me, I'm talking about you. Let's see who's gonna fold first.
Okay, but it is about like sneakers, or just like you guys are just fucking going after each other because like if I'm like Jacob, I fucking hate your face, and Jacob says I hate your face. Like, what's the
It usually
background here?
You
don't have to make up a different example.
Yeah, it'll
because
probably
I'm just trying to understand. I'm just trying to understand. I'm not trying to make
No,
up
it'll
examples.
probably
Just
start
understand.
from
Sneakers.
Listen,
It probably might.
examples that
you
you're
make
using don't got
clickbait
nothing to do with
videos.
nothing. Okay, Trippin', at the end of the day, you started talking about Blazendary first. You did it for views. You did it for money. But you
Videos are
mad
demonetized. I made nothing
you
off of it.
responded back. You fucking up his business. So what should he do? Should he be a
Yes, and listen, no. Listen. I completely agree that what he did, I understand why he did it. I completely understand that I was tarnishing his name, his reputation, and the potential money he was going to make. I get that. I'm just saying, yes, you're right. I was shocked that someone actually did respond to me. But back in 2019, he was one of the first people that I went after. This was not my later content when I was going after Hypebeast every day. He was one of the first ones. So yes, I was taken back when I was getting that his dad knew all this shit about me. You're right. I was taken back. Did I ever talk about? I never talked about him for the next 2 years. Yes, because I was afraid.
So
he's trying to play victim. I don't like that he's trying to play victim. He's playing victim. No.
There you go. Pay attention. This is what happens. People get on the internet, they talk shit, but they're not expecting that there's any repercussion coming back from it.
Usually,
we talk shit. We expect repercussions.
And usually,
someone like you and someone like Section 8. In Section 8, which is a part of YouTube, it's a community. Okay. Me, I get up on the internet and I show my face and I talk shit and I provide my address.
Were you
So
the
if
one
you
that
feel a certain
reacted
type
to
of
the video?
way, you can go ahead and respond.
You said what? Trippin'?
Someone like
Hold on,
you,
Trippin's asking you a
don't
question.
He saw your videos, Zaya.
Yeah, I think he saw
your videos.
No, were you the one that reacted to the whole Blazendary shit like 2 years ago? Is that you?
Maybe so. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm pretty
so-
sure.
Yeah.
So listen, Trippin', this is the best way to explain why it happened the way it did, because it happens the same way. What usually happens is you put out the content, right? And people like Blazendary they probably can't get to you. So if they can't get to you, they're gonna go to the next best thing. Hence the reason why Zaya, Ease the Crave, aka Sneaker Scandals, they couldn't make Zaya mad. They couldn't do nothing to Zaya. So they went after his girlfriend.
Got my girlfriend fired.
They couldn't go out.
Blazendary did message me one time after it kind of blew over, so he was able to message me. It wasn't like it was a straight thing. But listen, you guys are right. I am not aware of this Section 80, whatever you guys call it. I don't even fucking know.
Section 8, Section 8, not 88.
Oh, sorry, I was thinking about the Kendrick Lamar album. Sorry. You're right. I'm not aware of all this stuff and what happens, but I don't know any of you guys or what previously has happened in the past about a girlfriend getting fired or any of that. So I'm sorry that I'm unaware.
Did you hear about the story? Did you hear about the story of the person who got like sued by 2Js in the store and all that?
No.
Oh well, you got to get caught up, man. You didn't know.
Don't they have the same like bullshit monotone voice, bro? They got the same bullshit monotone.
But you made videos about the 2Js in general. Like that's why I kind of thought you would be familiar with like 2Js and like the whole like fake thing that he got accused of and the store and shit. You never heard about none of that?
No.
Oh.
Bullshit. Man.
Trippin' just making videos on motherfuckers.
Bullshit. Skinny, you can't tell me that he's just making videos clowning people for 20 minutes straight and he don't know no background. Like, fuck out of here, bro.
That's
like,
what he say he doing.
If that's the case, if you doing that makes you a fucking idiot because you might think you doing journalism in your fucking head, but you not doing journalism.
But
you player hating. You player hating.
And this is why I could say that I did watch Trippin' back in the day, but then it just got the feel of just hating. Like
Yeah,
it
you
didn't
player
get
hating.
you know what I'm saying? So, you know,
The last Trippin' I watched was
I never claimed I was doing gonzo journalism. Okay,
Yeah,
you think you're doing journalism. That's why you don't expect for people, or you feel a certain way when people come at you the way they come at you, like Blazendary did, because in your mind you're just reporting. You're just reporting the news, right?
But I think
in your mind you're just reporting the news.
Where I think you guys are wrong. I think if you ask Tripping, I think Tripping would say that he is just hating because like me and him.
I am.
Me and him have had disagreements about the Kais.
I never claimed I wasn't.
Yeah, so that's where you guys are saying that he's claiming to do journalism. And I disagree with that. Like, I think he would claim that he's just hating because the thing is me and him have had disagreements about the Kais videos because I told him that I feel like the Kais videos are repetitive, and I also feel like a lot of it is not really founded. It's not really based off.
So let me ask you something about that. Let me ask you something about that because that's been my only main thing. So let me ask you this question. You have made statements about Kais's wife. So what do you expect Kais to do in return?
This is double jeopardy. The video got taken down.
Okay, no, I know, but listen. Hold on,
Jacob.
Good point. That is a good point.
Hold on, no, tripping and Jacob. It don't matter. They got taken down. What was stated was stated.
Exactly.
So
I will say that is a good point. But the thing is just like I called myself out, right? So I said I think Zaya has a point. At least he's consistent. In my own logic, there are boundaries. Like I would say, and that just I think that's ingrained into me, and I'm sure it's probably ingrained to other people. But it's like I wouldn't feel right calling the cops on someone if they socked me in my mouth. Like I just
let me give you a perfect example.
That's where I would say I would draw a line. But then I need to question myself, right? And I need to find inconsistencies in my own logic because I always tell people, I say if you shoot someone with a handgun, you pops at someone, they have every right to nuke you. There is no limitation. But then I just caught myself in kind of an inconsistency, and I would say in tripping situation, that's where he needs to challenge himself, is whether that was an inconsistency in his part and whether or not him going at Mina was wrong at the time. And he did, and I will say when me and him talked about it, he did say, I think he tried deleting that part out of the video. Was that correct?
Yes, I tried deleting it. Then the next day it got taken down. And Jacob, I told you that I was in the wrong for saying that, and you made me realize I was wrong, and I accepted I was wrong. That crossed the line of me saying that. You're right.
All right, cool. I mean, in reality, like, hey, salute to you that, but I do feel like that would be needed more, directed. You need to talk to Kais really instead of everybody else in the world. But like I said,
just don't do it on camera. But don't try to walk up to someone next to Kais and then lie and say that you're trying to apologize. Like
because let's put it this way, right? And I don't know the full story because I've been watching it back and forth. There was a verdict for Johnny Depp and her. I don't know the full thing, right? But let's just put it this way, right? Let's just say that Johnny Depp was found fucking innocent, fully innocent, right? He lost Disney. He's not going to be Pirates of the Caribbean no more. All that stuff, regardless of the fact that shit tarnished his name, regardless, even if he wasn't fucking guilty. And for that same reason, is the same thing, that even though that video was out and it got deleted, it doesn't erase the fact of the damage that was done already. You know what I'm saying? So that's just something that you got to live with. So, maybe you learn from it in the future on that part. But yeah, that's why, like, even if it was deleted, that just doesn't really make a change for me. Like, it was deleted because it got taken down. Would you have taken it down on your own? That's the question that,
Like Jacob said, I was going to cut out the part of the video.
Man, the last tripping I watched is when he gave Harrison Neville a pass. I was like, nah, this ain't the tripping I know right here.
Hey, but that's where
Harrison Neville.
Harrison Neville deserves the pass. Harrison Neville's one of the most genuine dudes I've met on YouTube.
Yeah, he is. But I'm saying, when I seen the tripping shit on Harrison Neville, and he was like, oh shit, I'm cool with Harrison Neville. I was like, yo, this is the first video I've seen like this. I'm like,
but that's where. So this is where me and tripping became cool. Like I said, I don't believe, like Valino earlier was saying, I'm biased. I don't believe I'm biased. I believe everyone has biases. I'm not gonna say I've never been biased, but in this particular situation, tripping called me out. I got more hate comments in 10 minutes than I've ever gotten in my entire life. I got so many people like,
ooh, that pussy popping on a handstand.
You got somebody.
Don't come to Section 8, you punk. I dare you to make a troll video on Section 8 niggers. You will end up like Kwame Brown if you do. AKA Doo Brown. Salute Skinny and all my niggers without the back arm fat or diabetic patch.
Tilda May just said, don't come into Section 8, you
like
punk.
Blazendary's response? Ooh, boy.
Don't come to Section 8, you punk. I dare you to make a troll video on Section 8 niggas. You will end up like Kwame Brown if you do. AKA Doo Brown. Salute Skinny and all my niggas without the back arm fat or the diabetic patch. Salute to Tilda May. Yeah.
Tilda May.
But what I was saying is that when me and him became cool, it was because basically he made something about me. I got tons of hate, and it was kind of funny though.
So like, Jacob, you should have just went off, and then he would have stopped.
Dude, what?
But
no, Jacob, it wasn't a video. You posed with the baby doll, and I had a baby doll first, and it was a joke.
Yeah, it was an Instagram.
It was literally that. It wasn't a video shit talking Jacob. I had no issue with Jacob at all.
Yeah, but it was just no. You did make videos shit talking me, but those were funny too. For example, when we did the Hype Beast challenge in Arizona,
yes.
You did make some videos shit talking. And I went back and watched them. I thought it was funny.
Whoa,
the difference is I've always told Tripping where when he's addressed me, I feel like he's made jokes and they've always been funny. it's never really been out of pocket. Anytime it's been out of pocket, I've adjusted with him, and he's said like, "Oh yeah, I've been in the wrong," yada 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 yada, and like I've always.
Man,
feel like
Blazendary,
been
dumped
able
your
to
girl. We
let
would have
the
been calling
situation
the
go.
dean and all type of shit.
You said what?
I say Blazendary just dumped this girl. We would have been calling the dean. We would have been calling the dean's wife, saying that his girl was fucking the dean.
Yo, Zay, are you alive? Somebody said that you're dead.
Yeah, just another empty threat about what someone's gonna do to me, and it's never gonna happen.
I was making sure.
All right?
He said he's smoking
Yeah.
on Zay attack. Oh, never mind. You're talking in the chat. My bad.
Yeah, that bitch ain't gonna do shit.
Yeah, we would have found out who was dead and your family tripping. We would have been smoking on them and all type of shit.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna fuck with any of you guys, okay?
It sounds like you already are. It sounds like Blazendary's on that type of time. So you already fucking with motherfuckers that's on some Section 8 type of time.
So yeah.
So he's probably even worse now.
I think
you understand.
I just won't fuck with Blazendary because Blazendary look like he'll sue a motherfucker.
Exactly.
Nah, I don't think so.
You don't feel
I think maybe his pops, his family might try to intervene, but I think like, bruh, Cam went there for content. He didn't go
I
there to
agree.
pull up like he's making it seem like, yeah, but the videos he's putting out is insinuating that he went there to pull up on him for a confrontation over the 2K. That shit ain't have nothing to do with 2K, bro. What, like that shit was purely content driven.
He's taking a moral high ground when he's not doing it for the morals. He's doing it for content instead of just admitting this is gonna be funny. Like instead of doing what you do, Tripping, where like you said, I'm just hating. I'm not doing journalism. It would be like you sitting up here and saying, I'm doing journalism. No, I'm doing journalism. Like that would be weird. And even you said, like, no, I'm not no journalist. It would be like if he was saying that and he's just not selling it correctly. That's where I feel like it's fucked up. Like I said, it's not just fucked up to the people involved, it's fucked up to his audience.
I wish Cam would have made that video to me.
I think I don't think Cam is afraid of any situation because Cam will call the police on anyone.
No, I'm just saying I would have accepted that challenge in 24 seconds.
Yeah, I just feel like I feel like him and Blazendary should go out back, bare knuckles, run it. No camera, no nothing.
Blazendary should say
really a moral thing. They should run it like that.
It's not a moral thing. He called out.
Ron, this shit is fucking bug, Ron.
But then in that case, he needs to tell his audience that. He needs to just be real with his audience.
Ooh, that pussy popping on a handstand.
This is getting dumb. Hold on.
I just YouTube searched Section 8 and all I found was a bunch of tutorials for poor folks on how to use their voucher SMH.
I just YouTube section. You didn't do it the right way though. Search Section 8 and all I found was a bunch of tutorials for poor folks on how to use their voucher. Shaking my head. Just check out some of these guys, Mr. Skinny and
Nah. Let that idiot stay wherever the fuck he's at.
Okay.
Now he can hashtag. You got to type in hashtag Section 8 on
so we don't need another idiot like that in the community, bro. Right?
Yo, so Tripping, like with what happened, are you? Well, I guess I haven't. Let me see. Are you making any more Blazendary videos? Or are you done because of what happened?
I just made the videos talking about all the stuff that happens in Cam's videos, but I'm not making any Blazendary exposed videos.
I got you. So do you think that like what happened with you is destined to happen with Cam though? Because it's like even a bigger situation.
That's the thing. I did tell Cam that, and I said, I'm like, but I don't think it is gonna happen because I went after allegations, and Cam just went up to him for a $2,000 fuck box. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I told him that might happen. But I'm like, your video is not going to get taken down because Blazendary never took my videos down. So,
salutes to Valino for the $199. Blazendary didn't care about the package, period, and he said big shout out to Tony D for making this video. And then we also got Cutthroat. Shout out to my boy Jacob Starr, Pacific Northwest represent. Can we get a hand for the man? Yeah, sure.
Well, you know, another thing I don't like about these here other motherfuckers is like when they talk shit and then you react, then they don't want to make videos like back to back to back to back. Like they'll be like, man, you making too many videos about me. Like ain't nobody told you to fuck with me.
That's the thing that stated before, I guess. Like when someone makes a video, depending on how the person's responding, you can't really dictate it. You can't, that's why I just try to not like. You just got to know, like, once you put it out there, what's destined to come in return.
Yeah, and I wasn't expecting all of that, so I learned my lesson there.
Well, salutes, man. I appreciate you taking the link though, and talking about it, and welcome to the YouTube live side of things, And I don't think Blazendary is even going to respond to this boxing match. And me personally, I wouldn't even box Cam. I mean, Blazendary.
How much is it for?
It doesn't seem like there's anything involved. But to be honest, Blazendary, he's got a little bit too much clout for Cam. To be honest, for it to make sense.
Man, the only thing Cam is known for is selling out for a motherfucking fan.
Damn.
Hit that motherfucking like button, by the way. We got 300.
Cam was a motherfucking virgin, and he met a bitch at motherfucking SneakerCon, and she gave him some pussy, and he turned over the empire to that stinking bitch.
I don't think she ever gave him pussy.
Yet?
Come on, bro.
What?
I don't think
he moved to a whole different state, bro. Like, come on, bro.
Bro, did you guys watch the videos? It looks. I feel like
but you could be one way on camera. On camera, it's game time. It's like
he moved for pussy though.
Huh?
Oh, he moved for pussy.
I'm saying nobody got that confirmed. Like maybe Shorty had a good head on her shoulders, and Shorty was a good business person. Maybe he moved for that.
No,
like,
no,
wow, that was reasonable.
I'm saying tripping. You don't got no text messages that confirms Cam moving for a pussy.
Why would I expose that? Why would I expose
for pussy? He clown Cam for
you
moving.
You just say why would I expose that?
You just went after me for doing shit after Cam earlier. So why would I leak more stuff? I thought you were mad at me for leaking stuff.
Yo, the Cam
I'm
move
not mad at all. I don't give a.
Bro, Trippin made videos about that shit already, bro.
Salutes to D, man.
Question for Trippin.
Oh, Trippin made a video about
from Sneakerkin. Was his camera person recording, or did he tell them not to put the video out?
Was that he was trying?
Got you, D, man. Yo, Trippin, question for you. Blazendary has videos from SneakerCon. Was his camera person recording, or did he tell them not to put the video out?
How would I know what Blazendary
Yeah, I don't
does?
think he would understand, D, man. That's Tripping is doing Cam's editing, not Blazendary. So, of course, I would think that, Blazendary would not want that out there. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's something just in case, but the way they were acting and slapping Cam's camera, it seemed like that was the only camera present.
But if you look in the background later on, there are people with DSLRs holding and pointing at it. But I don't think you can find footage from that day of that event. I don't think so.
So what is that? What is that? What is a quick question? What is that in the beginning with like when Blazendary's talking? Is that Cam's actual camera? Like the guys say, like did Blazendary say like, "Hey man, let me talk" or something? Like what was that about?
So it's unfortunate.
Like that part. That part.
What part?
This right here.
It resolves like this. I really liked Cam,
okay, yeah.
and I don't know what he's gonna put in.
I'm gonna pause. Yeah, go ahead.
He went up to interview him afterwards.
Yeah. So what happened was that the cameraman, Cam, kind of did a little decoy, saying that the cameraman probably was, agreeing that it went out of hand, even though he probably was on the side with Cam. And then the camera started to work. That's why you can see Blazendary holding Cam's clip-on mic, and probably was like, "Hey man, want to explain what just happened?" And then that's why that happened. That happened after the event with the audio as well.
Okay.
I wanted to say another thing too. The other thing I didn't like about that video, I didn't bring this up earlier, is that he brought up the dude wearing the sunglasses, and it's like,
yeah,
you should have made that comment to him, because that dude probably would have smacked the shit out of you, and you wouldn't have made that remark.
I agree
the thing is, you want to sit there and make a remark and afterwards and be like, oh, blah blah blah, dude with sunglasses, and talk your shit. But that dude would have slapped the shit out of you, and then you would have called the cops on him.
Can I be honest? I think he's getting traits from Trippin here.
Bro, I told Tripping that he's literally trying to take his formula.
Jacob did.
Yeah, because that's some like the jokes and shit. Like it's not like Tripping jokes, but it's like the same thing.
This is the thing. This is the thing, guys. I think maybe he's doing that because does he have any employees?
I don't know. I haven't been.
No,
okay.
He has no one else to run by stuff. So he's running by stuff who's been prolific at talking shit on the internet. So I think Cam might be taking that spot like Jacob did predict like two days ago when we talked.
Bro, I literally told Tripping, I said, that man would not be your friend if his videos were still popping. He's literally just trying to take your exact
Jacob, guys,
and redo it.
Guys, the thing is, if my channel never got terminated, would I be editing for Cam? No. If Cam never lost his store, would I be editing his videos? No.
Let me ask you a question,
Hey.
though, Trippin. How do you know that Cam didn't clap your channel?
Right.
How about what if this nigga?
Facts. And now we got him as a fucking employee.
Yeah.
Clap him and make him a fucking worker.
Yeah, like, do you know that? Because you said Blazendary didn't do it, so how the fuck you know Cam didn't do that to you? I'm just saying.
I don't want to go through the entire explanation of the strikes I got and everything, but the strikes I got were for sexual and nudity.
Hey.
Okay.
I think it was Cool Kicks who did it.
Hey, well, I'm gonna say this, man.
That's charges. Those are charges.
I'm about to step off, Tony.
All
I'm about to say this. Yo, Cam Kicks. If you come by this here video and watch it, I'm the one who said, fuck you. You deserve to lose your store. You sold out your motherfucking soul for some motherfucking pussy. And now Jacob say he don't even think you got the pussy. So that makes you a bigger simp. And I hope you make a video about me wanting the box, because I will knock your motherfucking head off.
Listen, I'm going to contact Cam, and I'm going to put that offer on the table, okay?
All right.
Damn. All right. Mr. Skinny with his out. Whew. Yeah, and like people like Skinny and like Zaya Trippin, they'll make you a drop. So like they'll have it to when you're playing, they'll have like you got to see it to believe it. Let me see if I can do it on my hold on.
What more do you want from me?
Like I don't think I have that shit set up yet. But basically like yeah, they'll have your ass on the fucking Summer Jam screen, as they would say once in a day. Salutes to living.
Well, the drops really ain't shit. The one thing to take out of this is that same thing that Jacob said. When you do something to somebody, you can't expect them to respond the same type of way. You know what I'm saying? If you talking about a man's business and you dragging a man's business, whether he's guilty or not, that's perfectly fine. You could talk about him if you want. But if that man decides to do everything in his power to get you the fuck up out of here, he's warranted. At least for me, to the point where there's physical danger. Like, to me, it's not warranted for Blazendary to come and put hands on you or nothing like that. We are on YouTube. We battle through YouTube. If you fuck with me, I'm going to fuck with you.
Yeah,
and
but
if you fuck with me one time, that doesn't mean that I only fuck with you one time. You fuck with me one time, I'm fucking with you forever.
And listen, I agree with you, but you said battle on YouTube, but what you guys are doing is doxing and stuff. That's not on YouTube, though.
Again, if you're talking about a man's personal business, then you open the door for him to do something to you personally.
And I would say I would disagree.
It's something different if you would have said that you was totally doing a video just on Blazendary, just on him, cool. But then you started talking about a situation that's personal to him.
Okay, so I understand. No, I understand that. Thank you for clearing that up. That makes sense. Sure, I get that. Yes.
But I will say I disagree with the physical thing. I think that if someone makes a video that affects your real life, you have every right. I think, to be honest, if Blazendary would have walked up and if Cam walked up to Blazendary and Blazendary just dropped his ass, I would have respected that.
I think Blazendary should have beat the fuck out of Cam.
Hell no. If anything, this just goes to show you that probably the information was correct, because if I was Blazendary, I would have just sued him.
Jacob Wilder.
That would have been crazy if he just socked him
Fuck all the physical shit. I'm trying to take money out your pocket.
Especially since he approached him on some goofy shit with tapping him on one shoulder and then sliding over to the on some sneaky shit. Like, he would have been well within his rights to spaz on Cam. You know what I mean?
Whew. Well, I think it's pretty much done at this point now. I'm curious to know the next StickerCon is actually in Atlanta, and I might be going.
You might be there.
Yeah, if I'm in town, I might be out of town. I might be. It depends. I was planning on going to Virginia, and then I had.
What are you pulling up on, Tony?
I'm just pulling up, man. You know, we'll see if Cam.
Let's get some views, man. Pull up on somebody.
We'll see, man. I honestly don't think that Cam's gonna be allowed to the next SneakerCon. I just don't think that's even gonna happen. I just don't.
But like I told you, I don't think
prediction might be right.
Yeah,
I don't think they'll be able to stop it because like I said, it's just like the people that we know from SneakerCon, it's not quite the same. Like now it's a bigger thing. So it's like, I don't think they would. I think they might try, but I think he'd be able to get through.
And listen, Cam was telling me, so with all of that, so Cam was worried about not being able, so I think it was weird. So I don't really give a fuck if I'm exposing anything, because I think it's important to this conversation. Cam called me last night and he was going to make an apology video. I think apologizing to Sneak City and all of his other employees that he kind of talked bad about and Sneak dissed. And I told him I think he should make that video. Would you guys think that's too crazy to go back on his word, or Is that warranted with everything with all the drama happening?
I 100% think you should make that video. And like I said,
Nah, hell
Bellino,
no.
I don't care. No, this is why. Let me explain. Bellino can say I'm biased, but the thing is the thing that irritates me about the situation is like everyone complains about the new age of sneakerheads, blah blah blah. But I know Tia. I met Tia's family. I know she doesn't come from money. I know she started that business all on her own, literally just hustling, just working every single day. So yes, I do have a lot of respect for them. And the fact of the matter is like they're doing what he wanted to do. Like, of course, he'd be envious of that. He wanted to open up another store. He failed. They're successfully opening up another store. He said, oh, blah, blah. When Impossible Kicks buys my shit, I'm going to go do these crazy buyouts. Tia and Anastasia are properly doing those buyouts. And they're not just doing consignment. A lot of the people that do all the buyouts, they'll do consignments. They're not doing consignments. They're dropping 100K at SneakerCon. Like, they're doing what everyone is claiming to do, and they're doing it rightfully so, all off their own dime. No one else's cosign, no one else's shit, just doing on their own. And that's why I really didn't fuck with that whole idea of just putting that out. And that's why I think he should apologize. If he apologized on some genuine shit, to me, I would have.
Yeah, but how do you know he's genuine?
Exactly.
After this live stream, the way that he's been painted, I wouldn't believe anything that motherfucker said.
But then that begs the question: can anyone ever come back from their fuck ups? Because that's where I think we fuck up. Is like we have to be able to. We all fuck up. I'm sure you fucked up millions of times in your life. I know personally.
Yeah, but I'm not running and telling somebody my secret. That's the problem.
Salutes to living with the.
He, and no offense to Trippin, but he ran back and told Trippin that he didn't have any intention of apologizing.
First and foremost,
I think that was new to me too.
So
that's what I'm saying. If he's going and telling someone that he confides in that that wasn't the case, he didn't really want to apologize, then why do we take him at his word?
So because he said in that video he had no intention of apologizing.
Correct.
Not that he never did. He said in that video he had no intention of apologizing, and you can tell in the video when Tia steps to him, bro gets scared. Like, and I've seen Tia get bugged with people. Like, she's not scared of people. But you could tell he started stumbling over his words. He says, "What'd you say to me?" He leans over, and then she gets up, and you can tell his energy shifts real quick from that. What'd you say to me? To I was gonna apologize. I swear, yeah, I was gonna do it. Well, why didn't you do it at Kobe's? Well, because I didn't see you guys there. Like, you could just tell bro was shook. So it's like
salutes
his energy shifted.
Salutes to living the Anchor life for the $2 donation. Tripping for president 2024. Big up to Jacob and Tony. Ron, your shit's fucking up again. Just mute it when you don't talk from me. Thanks, bro. What I'm gonna say to that situation is once again kind of like what everybody's saying, but it's this fact of is he apologizing because he got backlash, or is he apologizing because he actually cares? And it looks like he's getting backlash from what he did.
If he cares, why would he need someone's opinion to do an apology video, bro? Why does he have to ask for permission to do an apology? Well, not permission, but why does he have to ask anybody? If it's genuine from the heart, bro, pick up the fucking camera and film the video already. What are you going to do? Film it and then send it to somebody else to edit? Like, that shit is crazy. If it really was coming from the heart, bro, he would have done it already. He doesn't have to ask or none of that. Like, that shit's weird.
Yeah, and the thing is, how your opinion is on it, a lot of people think like you where his apology might not be genuine or he shouldn't even apologize anyway. So I think Cam is at a tough situation where people, some like Jacob, are saying, I think it is fair to apologize. But then some people are like you and saying, fuck apologizing. It's not going to be genuine. Look at all the other stuff he did. How can anything be genuine? And with Cam's kicks, how can he move forward with his reputation of never being genuine? What can he do to start being genuine and have people believe him?
So this is something that you told me.
Is that even something that he wants? I thought he was just.
I think he does.
Chasing clout and fucking and
I think he regrets the videos that are up right now. I think he does.
I think something that you told me, Tripping, and this is why I think it would be genuine, is because Tripping originally told me when me and Tripping had the conversation about him possibly not posting the video. He said that Cam knows he's gonna get hate and he's aware of that. And then the first day when I saw the comments hating on him, like Tripping said, yeah, he doesn't really care about the comments. Like, he knows the video is doing well. So I don't think he would care about the comments. But I think if it's going to be genuine, he has to also not care about the comments when he apologizes. If people say, oh, that's a fake ass apology, eat it. Like, you dug that hole, so you have to dig yourself out of it. Like, you have to make that situation right, in my mind. And I do believe that, like, at the end of the day, even if something doesn't start off, even if he is doing it to save face, it's like, it's still principle. Like, that's still the principle thing to do, in my opinion. And the other thing is like, people can change over time if they start to make the right actions. I think people often let emotions dictate their actions when in reality actions dictate their emotions. So if he keeps going through with it and he keeps moving proper, then maybe he will change to where he doesn't have such an ego. But to me, from everything I've seen, dude has always had an ego. He sat there and made fun of people with autism. He sat when Tripping was clowning on him. He sat there and talked shit about Tripping. Oh, blah blah blah. He's just jealous because I'm so successful. That was like his stance. And then his channel starts dying, and now he hates on who he can. He hates on his employees.
You said
brings
Tripping
up passion with Blazendary. Hates on Sneak City. Like
Tripping, you said that you think he regrets it. So do you feel like that video yesterday was regret, or he's just too deep in the hole right now? Because you said for you to say he regrets that 4 days ago, he literally just dropped this a day ago. So it's like. Is it this? You can't just say he just switched his brain and said, "Okay, I regret it."
I think this regret is coming from the potential. I think he had a realization that he might be banned from SneakerCon.
I don't see
why. I think that would ruin opportunities for him.
So it's counterfeit behavior. He's only willing to apologize to try to come off
damage control. Damage control.
Yeah, damage. Yeah, he wants to be wholesome again. He wants to be wholesome.
That's it. He just doesn't want to be banned. As long as he's not banned, he'll continue moving the same way.
Counterfeit behavior.
That's all of it.
Might as well just play the villain.
No, because he also wanted to apologize. Listen, I know Skinny was in here. I think he also wanted to apologize and clear up the stuff with that girl and moving to Texas as well. The apology would have included a lot of stuff. Maybe I haven't gotten the footage. I don't know if he did it or not. This was last night. I think he might have said something regarding I shouldn't have talked shit about my old employees in that Impossible Kicks video. That was wrong on me. I was aware of the Sneak City thing. That was wrong on me. I shouldn't have never went up to Bo and tried to pull a little stunt. And maybe because I know he's been wanting to.
How did this moment of clarity happen so fast, though, Tripp? That's the thing. Like, you literally drop a video and
because he thought SneakerCon was going to drop him.
No, because he must have thought this.
That's the only reason, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the thing. Something might have happened really quickly. He might have heard through the grapevine, and I think he was like, "Oh shit, the only thing I can do is apologize." But then today, the apology, he doesn't want to maybe do it anymore. But I think he should do it. I think it'll be a good thing to do.
Yeah, to me, I don't even, like I said, even if he was doing it 100% for the wrong reasons, if you remove emotion, it doesn't change the fact that in my mind it's the right thing to do. So it's like if regardless of what he's doing, if he's doing it for the wrong reasons, if it's the right thing to do, that's what he should be doing.
And listen, Cam has had this reputation. Literally, Cam is probably the most hated on person in sneaker YouTube. Can we agree on that pretty much, Lee?
Well, now he is.
No. Someone who has over 100,000 subscribers, who's the most hated person on sneaker YouTube?
I gotta think about that. I mean, Dandy's up there. Hated on? I mean, there's a lot of people, man. I don't know.
If you look at Cam's comment, it's everyone bringing up the girl thing and him chasing pussy, how much he fucked up, his employees fucking hate him. All of it, it's the same repetitive.
All the videos you made, yeah, say it. All the videos that you made.
And I agree. I cultivated the hate. I get it. I understand. But him losing his company and his employees and making decisions, yes, I critiqued that. We all critiqued it, but he's still getting comments on it. And it's been how long? 6 months?
Hold on.
More than that?
We got the guy here that Jacob likes. Hold on. Let me make sure everything's okay, though. This is Jacob.
Yo, I want to say this.
Bellino's in the building.
My boy. Me and him have found some common ground. We started out disagreeing, and we found some
Bellino Gambino.
Another rookie. Come on, bro. You're muted.
You're muted, bro.
You're muted. Hey, Bellino, you're muted. I'll mute your mic, bro.
He doesn't. He's
first. There you go. Talk.
I'm here.
Yeah, talk to us.
Yeah, I honestly, at first, I was like, I knew Jacob was what type of Sneak City, and I thought he was gonna come on here and just start bashing Tripping or something. But I kind of agree where he's coming from, man. I fully agree because he's level-minded when it comes to this, and an apology is a good start, man. Start somewhere. Make an apology video,
even if it's fake.
How about your apology? How about your apology?
Apology for what?
Look, for what?
For thinking he was gonna be biased. Yeah,
There you
All
go.
right, yeah, I
That
apologize.
made you
I
biased.
was out of pocket with
That
that.
made you biased.
I accept it. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. I'm glad we found common ground. I think that
I'm not really biased anymore.
Oh, it changed over the last hour?
Everybody's changing when they get that. Everybody get a moment of
Yo,
clarity.
motherfuckers is mitosis is kicking in, boy. Like
I thank
mitosis is
Tony for
real in
putting this
Section 8,
video up
bruh.
because
Go
it
ahead.
allows me to see, from different sides. And I mean, Cam's a good kid in the end, and a lot of people I feel like kind of shit on him when they should be a big bro to him and build him up. But he has made some whack decisions, like going up to Bo and going up to Sneak City like that.
Yeah, the Sneak City.
That wasn't cool.
The Sneak City.
Serious though. Come on.
It's not about whether it's serious to me though. Like to me, I think it's just like I said. I just think it's principle. Like I agree that individually the action is not some crazy shit, but and I even said before I told Tripping this. I said I think he's gotten enough
chances.
Push, like the reaction that he's gotten is enough of a universal punishment for that man, because like it sucks to be in that position. But that being said,
Nah, you trying to save him. You trying to save him.
I'm not trying to save him. I don't even care about him like that. I just think it's genuinely a shitty position to be in. He lost 2 of his stores. Then he got into some.
But that's his fault. That's his fault though, no? That's not his fault.
1,000% his fault.
He's a kid,
blaming,
man.
Did I blame anyone else besides him? I didn't blame anyone else besides him. I 100% give him the blame, but I'm just saying that isn't like. Okay, so Zaya's perspective, right? And I think you kind of agree with him, is when people come up and they're like, oh, boom, like I kind of changed my opinion on that. It's like, oh, you just changed your opinion. But I don't think I think people can change their opinion. Like I called myself out earlier because I said, you know what? I kind of have a view that Zaya made me see that's kind of inconsistent. No one called me out. I called myself out. And I think people should do that more often. I think that's what increases like a healthy conversation. So
That's
I don't
facts.
knock it if someone addresses their fault and says, you know what? I fucked up. And whether or not, like I said, it's for a genuine reason, even if the person's like worried about the repercussions, he's a young kid. Like, of course he's gonna be worried about the repercussions.
How old is he?
He's not though. He's not a kid, bro. That's a grown man.
Yeah, how old is he?
That's a grown man.
How old is he?
He's 20. He's 20.
Bro, 20. I get 20 as a legal adult.
From the suburbs. From the suburbs.
Nah, see, that's why I say y'all was trying to save him and give him an out, right? It's just like when a serial killer goes in and sprays up a bunch of people.
Hold on. We got Big Money Sonny in the
What cracking Tony?
No, let him finish what he's
all
gonna say.
the Mimojibos on the live today. Salutes. A little late to the stream, but can't we just send Trippin to whip both their asses and out this to rest?
Salutes to Big Money Sonny. What's cracking? You got all the Mama Huevos on the live today. Salutes. A little late for the stream, but can't we just send Trippin to whip both their asses and out this to rest? Yo, Trippin, you are you basically lit the fire here, literally on both ends.
Listen, I got to explain something. I think everyone's looking way too deep into it. I think Cam, yes, he does have influence from me now that I talk to him pretty frequently. I think that's why he went up to Blazendary and said those things, right? I think after that, he was riding the high of the drama and the calling out shit, and he wanted to go up to Bo, because let's think about it. All these other sneaker events, did he ever go up to Bo at all? No. He wanted drama. He wanted to, whatever he wanted to do for views. He was not thinking about reason. He was not thinking reasonably. Okay? Yeah. He wanted the views. And then Tia pressed him, and then he used that as a scapegoat to get out of the situation, which in the end made him look more foolish. I agree with that. But it's not like, oh, it's this and that. No, he was just riding high. He wanted to do something crazy. And now after, the apology, I think everyone can pick up. I know Ease the Craze. I guess, Jacob picked up on that. He wasn't going up to Tia. He was going up to Bo. Then Tia stepped in. So that's kind of right off the bat. You can tell where his intention was. Because if he wanted to apologize to Sneak City, then why didn't you go up to her right away?
Yeah.
Okay. So I think that is that. And this boxing call out video, that was literally, he messaged me at 10 a.m. saying, I got this idea. Let's do this. I edited it and he posted it. Because why? Because the views are good. He wants to keep the momentum going. He was thinking in the YouTube headspace, not business relationships, not how the public was viewing him. All he was caring about was the numbers on the screen. So he didn't give a fuck about all the.
So
hate
he played
comments.
it. He played a.
Yeah, I got something else to say. He did it. So he did. Ron was saying something, and then he was interrupted.
I just want to say. I just want to say it seems like he pulled a Suicide Forest. Jake Paul. He pulled a Jake Paul suicide force.
God damn, bro.
He was on the high. I'm just saying.
Yeah, no way.
Yeah.
Can I ask something though? Can I ask something to Trippin? Did Cam know that Tia was mad at him for that little video he did opening up the
I
Cam's
do
kicks
not
with
think
the wig on?
I do not think that Tia. I don't think Cam. I obviously I think she was aware of the situation that Cam and his dad put a wig on and mocked them in November of 2019. I think she was aware of that, and I understand why she was mad because you can't be taking shots at someone like that joking if they're not your friends, right?
I mean, I think you can,
yeah,
but
it was a little weird.
Where she gets tricky is where you lie about it too. Like I said, like that's the big thing for me was like, bro took the shot and then also like tried to sell it as
exactly
because
I think Jacob, I think Cam because I don't think Cam was expecting Tia to even say something while he was there with Bo, right?
Tia's from the slums. She will press the shit out of anyone.
Okay, so exactly. So I don't think Cam knew that, right? So when she said, get the fuck out of here, stood up and Cam backed away, the camera went down. I think that then, Cam was talking saying, why are people so mad at me? I wanted to apologize. Like, why can't people take jokes? I think that was just maybe adrenaline talking, possibly. Adrenaline, quote unquote, you can say at a sneaker event. But I think that was kind of the after effect of him getting pressed. He was like, oh, what, why did she do that? It doesn't make sense. Why didn't he apologize at all these events? Why didn't he message
Yo,
her
y'all giving
after
this
the
man
fact?
so many outs is retarded.
It's not an out.
But I don't give him an out. So that's where this is my point. This is my point, and this is where I would believe him. If he got on there and he just said, "I'm sorry because I couldn't go to SneakerCon," then I would be like, "Okay, that's fake." But if he got on there and genuinely admitted why he mocked them, I don't care what anyone says. I personally feel he mocked them because he felt like people were encroaching on content. Yeah, he was jealous.
Okay,
and
there we
people were
go.
encroaching on the content. If he addressed that and he just told his audience straight up, like, yeah, I was being a jealous ass bitch about it, and I made this video mocking them, and that's why my dad in the background was like, the real Cam's kicks, and fucking that's why I fucking unfollowed him or whatever. Then like there would be a level of vulnerability with his audience where I would say, okay, boom. Personally, whether you want to forgive him or not, cool. I would personally forgive him. I don't know if Tia would forgive him, but like, I know I personally wouldn't have an issue with him. I just don't like him now because of that situation.
And
he lied to her in real time, correct? He lied to her face in real time, right?
For
why should the apology come via a published video
the apology
that's monetized on YouTube?
To be towards her, it's supposed to be towards the audience.
But she's still going to be... Yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
But she privately and publicly, because I think he does need to apologize to her. But like I said earlier, I think he also needs to apologize to his audience because he straight lied to his audience.
Ooh, that pussy popping on a handstand.
Okay, hold on. We got one. Another.
Ask Tripping, why is that Hank the Tank meeting cancelled?
You hear that, Tripping?
Wait, what was that?
Why is the Hank the Tank meeting canceled?
Here we go.
I wonder why.
I don't know why. I don't even know what.
They asking you, bro. Explain. They asking you. Explain.
Can y'all? I don't even know what the fuck that question is. Can y'all?
Hank the Tank is a previous employee.
But Tripping knows what they talking about. That's what I'm saying. Like, you got Jacob defending Tripping right now. Tripping know what they talking about. Tripping just respond, bro.
Wait, what I defend?
Okay. Why did Hank the Tank cancel the thing? They don't want to be associated with all the drama going around with Cam. And they think having Cam at their store would cause more drama and make them have a bad look. There we go. It's pretty fucking obvious.
Ooh.
I mean,
why else would you cancel a week in advance? It's pretty fucking obvious, guys.
I think and
Cam didn't even text me that. That's just me picking up on the context clues. I did not get a text message of Cam explaining why. It's just because there's drama, and obviously you bring in Cam, who's, because think, why the thing is, now people are going to start being afraid to associate with Cam because they're going to think, pretend I'm Hank the Tank. This is what he's probably thinking. Wow, I don't really want to invite Cam here because he started shit with Blazendary, then also started stuff with Sneak City, one of the most up-and-coming sneaker reselling YouTube channels, and that might tarnish Hank's and Sneak City's reputation, right?
So Hank the Tank was an investor that was going to invest in him? Like, what was the... Can y'all give me...
Hank the Tank was a former employee who left and then started his own company in a similar area, and Cam was going back there to Pennsylvania to do a pop-up shop. It was on June 9th, I think.
Is this Sneaker Tech? I'm looking at it on Instagram.
Sneaker Tech, correct, yep.
And he fired, I don't remember.
So
he got fired.
So
choking
now,
Bo.
so now that
Sneaker hand too. Sneaker
Ooh,
move.
I didn't
Sneaker
know
hand
that.
works there too.
Holy shit.
Yes.
so now that happened, this thing Hank is like, nah, I don't even want to do that no more.
Correct.
Salutes to motherfucking Sneaker Tech for for copping that motherfucking Pure sneaker cleaner. Salutes. Salutes to motherfucking Hank the motherfucking Tank in the building. Salutes. Go ahead, my bad.
But
I saw that.
yeah, all I was saying is like.
Can I say one thing before I hop off?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, for sure.
Go ahead, Jake.
Oh, all I was gonna say is like, I think that like, so Ron keeps basically saying that I'm sticking up for Cam or sticking up for Tripping, and it's like,
giving
bro,
them outs, yeah.
And I tell Tripping all the time. I literally told Tripping, I said, bro, he's going to do the exact same thing you did, which is box yourself in. Because I told Tripping a long time ago, he's making that content that's not going to, long term, that's not going to work for him. And you know what I'm saying? And it ended up not for different reasons, right? But the thing is like, he's doing the exact same shit. And I'm not here to say whether or not something is genuine or not. Personally, I don't give a fuck. If Valino came to me, right, and was like, and he was talking shit, or there was someone else in the comments that said that they oh, I want to punch Jacob in the face. He has a punchable face. If that person came to me and apologized, I'm not going to sit there and concern myself with why that man is apologizing because I really don't care. Off principle, regardless of why they did what they did, they're doing what is, in my opinion, right. So, like, I'm going to say, yeah, if Cam came and apologized, I do agree. He does need to apologize privately as well. But I also think he needs to apologize to his audience because, like I said earlier, it's not just – he didn't just – fuck shit up with Tia and wasn't just rude to Tia. He blatantly lied to every single person that gives him a platform each and every day. Every single person that subscribed to him, every single person that literally makes him who he is, he lied straight to their fucking face.
And he even lied to me, essentially.
Yeah.
Can I say one thing before I hop off?
Yes, sir.
So, that was that kind of answered my question what Jacob just said, but like a question was asked earlier, how does he make it right? How does he make this all right? And I think Jacob kind of laid it out, like, an apology needs to be said, not to Blazendary. I don't think that's kind of a weird situation, but with the Tia thing, an apology and to the fans, but he's got to figure that out on himself, how to do that. Don't ask nobody. Don't ask, Tripping, how do you do it? Come up with it from the heart and, tell us how you feel, because he's a good kid. He's a genuine kid. He's confused. He says some dumb shit, but that's a good start. I mean, right?
I say this.
It's too late for that, though. It's too late. He already asked for help. It's already too late for that.
Yeah, I'm going to say this right now. Two things, and these are two phrases.
So he's dead.
He's
got done.
No. He has to eat. He has to eat crow, and he has to lay in the bed that he made, and he got to ride it out for some time. You can't just
that's true.
That's true, bro. It's been literally 4 days. You can't make an apology that quick, bro. That means something happened.
I see what you're saying.
That means something happened. That means something happened. He planned on dropping this. He would think it was gonna be cool. It backlash, and I need to fix it. He got to sleep in that bed for a little bit, bro. You got to sleep in.
He also needs to not skip over anything. Like, for example, I think he should address why that shipping label says it was never picked up. Like,
that too,
if
yeah.
I believe
Twice.
like, yeah. So I know Ron doesn't want to believe it, but I do believe, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. I think if he came out and said, this is why it says that, or blah, 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 and he had a valid reason, then would you guys, and he didn't skip over nothing. There was nothing that he hid. He just laid out everything flat out on the table. You're still saying there's nothing he can do after some time to get that, I guess, genuine, feel like that apology is genuine.
His actions will have to speak for themselves at that point, right? Because just because somebody verbally says they apologize just to move past something, but they keep behaving the same way, all they did was manipulate you with the word "I'm sorry."
And
you know
that's
what I'm
the thing,
saying?
Ron. And that's the thing,
sure.
Ron. I think Ron has hit that fucking nail on the head so well, because why do you think people are bringing up all this stuff from Cam's Kicks past? Because he has never genuinely apologized about it. He flutters around it, then he gets caught up in some bullshit when apologizing. You know what I mean? I think Ron is totally right. I think he just has to. And also Tony, just fucking sleep in that bed. You made it. You know what I mean?
Jacob, me and you talk. We're good friends. We talk personally as personal friends. If someone made a video about your personal life, some personal shit that you've gone through, you know what I'm saying? 4 days, you can accept that apology? Jacob, you're gonna not. I've seen you about to not. Me and you know, I've seen you ready to punch somebody in the fucking face in the back of a car one time. So, Jacob, I'm putting you in the hot seat because I know you personally, and it's easy for us to be like, man, hey man, you gotta look past it. But when it's actually like you're the person, it's you can understand now. So
I'm gonna want to get it off my chest. I'm gonna want to run it with them. I'm gonna want to. I don't care how big they are, whether I win or lose.
So that's
I'm
what I'm
gonna
saying.
punch with them. But after that, yeah, after we get down, it's cool. And once I get it off my chest, whether I get beat up or beat them up, like it's cool for sure.
But I'm saying
it could be 6 hours later. It could be 6 hours later. You know, like
but you need,
Zaya
but what if
Zaya in the videos looks like a big dude. If me and Zaya got into
Ooh,
it,
that
and he came
pussy
at me,
popping on a handstand.
Hold on.
What if Impossible Kicks also wants distance from Cam now?
We'll get to that question. I want Jacob to finish. But Jacob, I'm saying if you can't put your hands on him at that moment and say that, a month go by and y'all go to the same sneaker event, he can't apologize. He has to get beat up by you, or does he have to see them hands or
beat me up? Either one. I'm not
31 seconds. Somebody get the
stopwatch. Don't get it twisted. I'm 5'7" and 3/8, 5'8" when it's sunny outside. They might be able to beat the brakes off me. Who knows? I'm just saying. I'm gonna want to get down with that person, win, lose, or draw. But
even if a month goes by,
if a month goes by and they address the situation with me and they're like, and they message me and they're like, you know what, bro, like that was fucking weak, yada yada yada, and I'm probably gonna tell them, and in the moment I'm gonna be hot, so I'm gonna be like, all right, well, when I see you, I want to run it with you, and then afterwards we'll be good. And if they're like, yeah, it's good, blah blah blah, and a month goes by and I'm not really tripping off of it, and whatever, and they bring it up, then it's like, okay, maybe not, but like. Yeah, I don't know. It just depends on the situation. I guess it also depends on the allegation. So like with the T, like
him bringing up that girl shit is like fight. That's like throwing hands.
For sure. But see, in that situation, this is where it gets kind of tricky, and this is where I feel like morals get kind of fucked up. And I told Tia the same situation. Is like if you were to slap Cam, right? In my mind, Blazendary should have just dropped him right there. No words. The moment he made the remark about his girl, he should have dropped him. That being said, if he would have done that, Cam would have put Blazendary behind bars. He would have put him in a cell for the night. He would have had to make bail. Then he would have had to go sit and fight this case. It's his first case, so he probably would have done 30 days, and he would have been good. But the situation is like that would have been the right thing to do, minus Cam addressing a situation. Like he made it. He took it to that level where he deserves to get socked for it. Like him and Blazendary, the only way I would be cool with him if I was in Blazendary shoes is if we run it off camera in the back of an alley at a sneaker con, wherever.
Yeah.
Just the two of us. There's no questions. There's no, oh, I want to make a video. I'm going to challenge you to a boxing match. They can do gloves too if they want to do gloves, but like they should run it.
First and foremost, Palm City said that he's by Zaya's car. Zaya, somebody's by your car.
I don't even got a fucking car. That pussy's not here.
I was gonna say which one. The Lambo, the Ferrari, which one, bro?
As long as there's no money lost, an apology is always good. You know what I mean?
And I think with the Sneak City situation, for sure, I think
real talk.
It should just be an apology.
I think the apology behind closed doors first, and then address it later in public.
Yeah,
that's what I think.
And another thing is, if you do
grown man shit,
if you do it to me on the internet. Fuck all that calling me on the personal line. Nah, bitch. Get up on the internet and apologize the same way you was talking shit to me on the internet.
But that's what I'm saying.
I think it should be both.
Nah, it'll be both for me, Zaya. Like what I'm saying about that, Zaya, is I'm gonna call you.
I'm different. You got to do it on the internet.
No.
You got to do it in the same space that you started it.
I'm saying this, Zaya. Hey, Zaya, man. I just want to first and foremost let you know I apologize, blah, 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 blah. And I'm going to go live on the internet if that's cool with you. I just don't want to do it fast to make it seem like it's fake. And if you like, nah, you can go live about that. You need to go live. Then I would go live instantly. But I'm going to let you know first behind closed door to let you know I feel like that's more genuine. But
yeah, I agree.
Like I'm going to let you know that first. 31 Kicks 314 said, what if Impossible Kicks also wants distance from Cam now too? I don't know who the fuck that is. So if anybody...
They're not cool anyways. So Impossible Kicks, basically they had was going to buy them out. He's going to buy out Cam. The deal was super weak.
Oh, I remember that one. I remember hearing about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so, but he already made a video about Impossible Kicks. They're not on good terms already. He made a video saying, like, and that was where, like, the ultimate karma came in. He changed his channel name to Impossible Kicks. He made a video like, oh, we're going to do this crazy buyout at Kobe swap meet. And that's what I was saying earlier was, like, he made all these promises to his subscribers. and he couldn't fill because of, I guess, impossible kicks according to his video. And then and yeah, that's why I said I didn't really like that Tia shit, because Tia went and dropped more than any other sneaker YouTube channel, all off their own dime. So,
hey, I'm out of here.
All right, bro.
Much respect, Tony, for having me on, bro.
No problem, man.
Hey, I'm
Jacob,
glad we could find common ground.
You know, I agree with you, man. Yeah, we're on common ground, brother.
Yep, much love.
Shout out from Portland, Oregon. Have a good one, guys.
All right.
Hey, man, we love you.
You lucky he wasn't ready to swing on you, Jacob. He was not, not that far from you.
I mean, I'm in Portland quite a bit.
He need to take his ass. He need to take his ass back to painting whatever the fuck he was painting. The fuck. Motherfucker took an unauthorized break to come hop on the live.
Hey, Zaya, man.
Come on, bro.
I was planning on going on Miko, but I think I'm gonna leave that one up to you, man. I mean,
Nah, yeah, it's all good. It's all good. I was gonna tell you just rock with this one because this one was getting good.
Yeah, it got good. We got Tripping on, definitely appreciate him having him on as well.
Salute.
Ronzo the Alter Ego is finally alive after fucking the Burger King girl. We never know. We always thought.
Damn.
I'm just saying that's like the last time I got
the Burger King chick got you. Dog.
Nah, you doxing. Tripping. He's doxing me right now, Tripping. What are you gonna say about that, bro?
Yeah. So, hey, Tripping, man, you need to stick around. You need to get acquainted with Section 8, man, and just see what's going on over here, man. It's quite entertaining, believe it or not. You might not want to be involved, but you can sit, you can go watch, sit on the sidelines and get some popcorn. It's very interesting down here.
I don't know, bro. That counterfeit behavior, that shit'll get you in trouble down here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, but so is there anything that Tripping could do to be indoctrinated to Section 8?
I will murder someone.
Nah, just pulling up to the stream, right? Basically, it's like, you should know this, Jacob. Like, this is one of the rare spaces on YouTube where people confront each other in the sneaker community. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's all it is. Like, you can't get conflict resolution without confrontation. You know what I'm saying? But some people got to twist it and think that a confrontation always has to be physical. Nah, it don't got to be physical. It could be philosophical. It could be whatever. You know what I mean? I don't have to totally agree with you 100,000% to say, okay, at least I can see him. He's a cool individual as a person. You know what I mean? His ideology is just not with, you know what I'm saying? But yeah,
Sure.
but just counterfeit behavior, like, respectfully, Tripping, you look kind of crazy working with Cam after going at Cam for more than a year. You know what I'm saying? You look kind of crazy. Not kind of, you actually look crazy because it makes it look like everything you said about him was false.
But so, and this is where it's like tricky for me because, and I know you're gonna say I'm giving him an out, but it's more or less that I've talked to Tripping for a long time, and I know that his perspective wasn't like right now. I have more hatred in my heart for Cam because I brought the Tia, and
I'm not talking about actual hate. I'm not talking about, because I saw it. I saw it too when he pulled up last year to the shop. And when he saw them in person, he wanted everybody's autograph. I saw that too. This time last year, I saw that too, right? So I know it's not actual.
What I'm trying to express to you is that the things that Tripping has said that other people take personally, he genuinely doesn't mean it personally. And like I said, I even addressed the Kai situation with him, separately when he made those videos, So it's like, and when he made those videos, he listened, So it's like, he's just looking at it from a different perspective, and I feel like you're coming at him saying that like almost like it's fake, but it's like he doesn't ever look at it like fake.
I called it what it was. I said it's counterfeit behavior. It's fake behavior. Absolutely, 1,000%. Yeah.
I don't think him editing for Cam, and I even told Kais and Tony this. I don't think him editing for Cam looks bad on his part. I think it looks bad on Cam's part. If anything.
No, it definitely looks bad on Cam's part.
Yeah, that's
it looks bad on both parts because at the end of the day, currently, right now to this date, the last two videos that's been put out, Cam still looks goofy. If Tripping would have saw these videos last year, he would have fucking clowned Cam for these fucking goofy videos. Running on the treadmill. He's running on the treadmill. He's grabbing a basketball net, climbing up and touching the rim as if he fucking jumped and touched the rim himself. He's bugging out. He's on the spectrum.
Tripping getting paid, bro.
I'm not talking about the fact of getting paid or not. I'm saying if Tripping would have saw these videos
You're right.
from Cam,
he probably would have went harder.
Hey, Tripping, you would have loved that fucking boxing video. You would have went to work.
Listen, Ron.
That's what I'm saying. He looks like he's on the spectrum in that video, bro. Like, come on, bro.
Okay, Ron, but if you watch the video, you know how I put Cam's face over Michael Jordan?
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about Cam himself. I'm talking about when he's punching the six pointed. I'm talking about Cam himself.
Can I talk for a second? Listen, it doesn't matter. Cam obviously knew filming those clips, it was cringe. But the point is, my perspective is, if I make the videos more of a joke and a joking matter, you guys were laughing. Tony was laughing when fucking Cam was Muhammad Ali doing the shuffle. That's the point. It's supposed to be making fun of Cam's awkwardness.
Real quick to clarify, Ron's talking about your video, not Cam's video.
Yeah, but he's saying with the Cam video hitting the bag. I edited that for Cam.
Yeah. So are you saying that you feel like the reason you didn't go as hard is because from the video's perspective, you felt like it was good because you made it, obviously.
That's the thing. So it's hard to decipher because Cam's old videos was someone else editing and he wasn't self-aware, at least to an extent. And now these recent videos where I'm zooming in on awkward handshakes, or in this boxing call out, I'm making a funny montage of putting Cam over stuff and including all of that.
You would have did that in your video. You would have did that in your video.
I would have done that in my video. Correct.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, but he neutered himself. He neutered himself because these exact videos, if somebody else would have edited it, you would have still clowned these videos that came out.
So Trippin,
he's still goofy.
Trippin, let me ask you a question, Trippin, because Ron making
that's tough to say.
Well,
let
me ask you. Hold on. But Trippin, this is the thing you got to think about. By you now doing these Cam videos and helping him, right? You're taking away from the videos that you would have been doing on him that would have gotten you way more views. So are you hurting yourself in a way? It seems like you might be.
He neutered himself.
He's clapped. His fifth channel.
Listen, my channel with 94,000 subs got fucking deleted. What else do I have to lose?
This is his fifth channel too, right?
Yeah, I've lost accumulatively over my second, third, fourth, and fifth over 10,000 subscribers on all of those collectively.
Ooh,
what else
that
do I have to
pussy
lose? I lost my
handstand.
Here I am donating a rich ass light skin lol great content.
Salutes so much so. Here I am donating to a rich ass light skin laughing out loud great content. This is a green screen. Do not believe the fuck shit. I am in a fucking trailer park right now with a green screen behind me. So don't think that you donating to a rich person. Continue. I get what you're saying, Tripping. I don't know. It's just like damn. Like it's like you're biting that you're taking less because. But I mean I get the clapping of the channel part too. But it's like damn. Like. You know, the Cam Kicks videos you were doing was getting you like 30,000 plus. You know, now it's like you can't even clap it because you're editing it now.
Yeah, but those also started when he was getting views. Cam's channel didn't get views until he turned Blazendary. So I don't think it would have been hard for him to start off doing the same thing because like that was like a mutually beneficial relationship at the time, and now it's not at all because obviously his channel got removed and then Cam isn't popping unless, he addresses situation Blazendary or Sneak City or whatever. I do think that what Ron said, so I'm trying to look at it. I kind of felt like that too when I watched the video. I felt like, oh man, Tripping would have went probably harder on this. Not probably, would have went harder on this if he was just reacting to it. But the thing is he's not reacting to it. He edited it. He watched it. When you edit, like when I edit a video, I watch it over 100 times to the point where like by the time I'm done with the video, I'm so fucking tired of looking at myself on a computer screen. And so it's like if he's editing a video, he's already seen it 100 times. He probably already reacted. So any reaction that he would do anyways would be kind of.
I'm not talking about just the reaction. I'm talking about like when did the goofy stuff become cool and intriguing and funny and witty? Because he's still being goofy, bro. It's still the same goofy stuff, bro.
Yeah, but I'm saying that like if you're watching it, he's already watched this goofy shit 100 times.
No, I get you, but he went on record earlier today saying like, "Oh, it's so funny. It's funny. It's comedic, right?" So, but my thing is, when did the mentality switch from it being goofy in your point of view to all of a sudden being comedy in your point of view?
It's always been comedy. It's always been comedy. It's always been funny to laugh at him.
Hey, if you had to take a wild guess at who you made the most content on, who would you say it would have been, Trippin'?
That's a rhetorical question.
Why is it rhetorical? There's people out here that might not know you.
Okay, Cam's Kicks. Okay.
Okay.
I'm telling you, he neutered himself.
Cam's not even a thought of possibly being the person that got you taken off of YouTube?
No, it isn't.
Okay.
The thing is, it's like that's another weird conspiracy that people like to dive into or whatever. But it's really, the thing is, if my channel was, I've already said this today, if my channel was still up, would I be working for Cam? No. If Cam still had his store, would he have reached out to me? No. And I think Jacob is correct that Cam reached out to me out of necessity to help his channel. I think that is a fact.
And speaking about that, another thing that I want him to stop doing is I don't need him to do anything. The man can do whatever the fuck he wants. But I'm getting really somewhat confused when he's like, I'm just a creator. I want to create, and the man doesn't even edit his own videos. Like, you don't sit here and start drama with people. Which, if he's not gonna start drama with people, cool. But like, don't sit here and say you're a creator, blah blah blah, yada yada yada. You don't create anything. You just do the easiest way out. Even in terms of content, you're not creating something unique. If he was doing something,
you wildin', Jacob. Jacob, you wildin'.
No, I'm serious. That's weak as fuck.
He's on film. He's creating the footage.
Bro,
he's creating the moments that's being recorded.
If I go up to a random person right now and I do some fucking boot gang shit and I just start cussing them out or I start doing some wild shit, that's not
content.
Creator. That's not a creator.
That's content.
Bro. No,
that's content though.
No,
that's offensive to the word creator.
It might not be to you in your opinion. It might not be to you in your opinion, but according to the internet, that is called OTT streaming, right? Over the top streaming, right? So over the top streaming, OTT streaming is live streaming, like what Tony D is doing right now, what you're doing, like. It's content. Of this whole conversation is content.
I'm not trying to.
I would consider if this is all I did, if I only got on Tony's live and I sat here and talked to a camera, if I called myself a creator, I would clap myself. Like, that's fucking offensive to the word.
That's your personal, that's your personal perspective.
It's like that video of that girl who menstruated all over a canvas and called it art. That's what I consider that. That's what Cam's doing right now. He's
I'm not trying. I swear I'm not, because people are gonna probably feel like that. Some people in the chat even said it. I'm not trying to be like put tripping against Cam, but I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. The whole your channel getting clapped off of nudity, like you can't just
boy.
You can't.
No,
just,
he was. Oh, wait, sorry.
I was gonna say, you can't just say it's not this person, that, like, unless you got a fucking an actual email from the person that did it. But like, that's some straight New York shiesty shit right there. Like, get the nigga locked.
Come on, you can't put it on NYC.
Nah,
bro.
y'all motherfuckers, y'all niggas will get down like that. Y'all get the weight man.
What you mean? It be the motherfuckers from Atlanta doing the scamming, bro.
Nah, but y'all get a nigga booked in New York, and then y'all be the weight man selling back to the nigga to get him back on his feet and shit. Be like, yo, you got booked.
Hold on, Tony. With all due respect, it was Atlanta that is out here giving the pass to Miko Worldwide.
All up
in the hood with the gangsters, and he's a convicted chomo.
Nah, this feels like
Atlanta definitely taking an L once I'm finished with my live stream.
Nah, this feels like some paid in full shit, bro. When they like, I don't know, like where they fucking get rid of one, they get rid of one nigga and then they sell him back to the nigga, and the nigga, you know, the Ace's sister's boyfriend or some shit, like, or even the nigga that, you know, it just seems like some belly shit, something like some New York shit, bro, like some like shiesty shit.
So with the strikes, he was making a lot of
that pussy popping on a handstand.
Big money.
Trippin convinced Cam to stop sucking dick and fix the gap in his tooth to better Cam's life. Cool Kicks is the one who clapped Trippin's channel.
Trippin convinced Cam to stop sucking dick and fix the gap in his tooth to better Cam's life. Cool Kicks is the one who clapped Trippin's channel.
So he at the time Trippin was making videos reacting to the porn stars that would go shopping at Cool Kicks, and granted, where it gets kind of tricky is Cool Kicks. Why wouldn't the original videos get clapped? But obviously, Trippin is making this kind of like over the top humor and remarks. So I imagine like that would be the most obvious link.
Yeah, when you do reactions and commentary, you got to be careful with the way that you commentate. So for instance, there's videos on YouTube that show vagina. and show titties, but it's done from a educational standpoint.
Yeah.
If I come and I do a reaction to that video and I say, "Oh shit, the titties and the pussy and this," that's what's going to end up getting my video taken down.
If I go up,
that's happened to me before.
That happened to Zay. If I go live right now and I say, the clitoris, and I'm actually showing a clitoris, and I'm like, this is the clitoris, this is the vulva, this is this and that. But the moment
Then
I
you're
say,
safe, yeah,
but the moment I say, it's done.
Yeah. Oh man, look at that. That shit's big.
And that's why Tony pulled up Pornhub earlier, is because he was going to make it educational. So I don't know if you guys heard that song. Remember earlier when the Pornhub sound played?
Oh yeah, no, that was Gideon, man. That was
You knew that just from the fucking the 8-6 off the beat, bro.
Everybody knows what that is, bro. Everybody knows that sound. Everybody knows that sound, bro.
Bro, I have watched enough porn to know what that is. I don't give a fuck. But anyways,
but that don't mean it was cool kicks. It could have been anybody at that point, because bro, respectfully in Section 8, that clapping shit used to be a normal thing, bro. And once you post something that has something like sexual in it, you leave that open for somebody that's already hating on you, already has a grudge with you, to then flag that video and type who knows what to YouTube and get it taken down. It might not have been cool kicks directly.
I'll be honest. I ain't said it yet. I got clapped by Cool Kicks, but on a claim. So I reacted to one of their videos and they just took the money.
Not a strike.
Yeah, they took the money. So I know what they.
That's what I'm saying. But that's what they would try to do. They would try to take the money. But a hater is gonna want your fucking channel down, bro. Play a hater, they gonna want your channel down. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I don't know. I mean, I ain't trying to put it on cam. I'm just saying in general, like this is crazy. Like it's just crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't.
It's bugged out.
It's
bugged out.
It's crazy. It's fucked
up.
It
makes both of them look like. It makes both of them kind of lose credibility, because why? Like, and I respect what Jacob said earlier. Like, but you also said over time things can be forgiven. Over time things can be resolved, right? A resolution. But this shit is just like instant fucking hot chocolate. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is bugged out to me, bro.
Yeah,
I
think
the same. I'm gonna let you talk to this word, Jacob. The same way that Cam made the 4-day video and he wants to switch, it could be the same way tripping where a month ago you got Cam's Kicks, the biggest hype beast liar. Is this too? I mean, I feel like it's too quick, bro.
I don't think it's too quick in the sense of like, I agree that I don't expect if Cam expects everyone to just be like, oh, he made a video, it's good now, then he's out of his mind. But if he apologizes, of course, actions need to follow. If he apologizes and then the next video, confronting Sneak City again, or whatever, doing the same shit, then of course it's like, okay, that video clearly didn't mean anything.
So tripping, Cam's Kicks hired me. Just a quick question: how did that happen? Did he I didn't watch that video, but like you might have explained it in there. Did he just apologize to you? He reached out to you, right?
All right. So the first thing you read that video that I titled "The Biggest Hypebeast Liar." That was a re-upload. From a year ago. So that title, that thumbnail was the exact same thing I used. And if you click the video, I actually lost all my videos. I didn't save any of my videos, but I found a reaction YouTuber who was reacting to the Benjamin Kicks one, the Cool Kicks California Cringy, and then that Cam one. So those are just re-uploads. That is not a slander campaign against Cam, even though it's obviously in the past, but whatever. So what was the question? How did he hire me?
Moonwalking tonight. You moonwalking.
Well,
what does that even mean? I was just addressing what he said.
That question, but also on that though, tripping, like, why would you even put another Cool Kicks video up if you think they're the one that clapped you? Like, that's a risk.
I think it was a porn studio. I don't know. It could have been a false report as well. That happens a lot with people who make replica sneaker content. People can claim to be Nike and take down their videos claiming to be Nike. So maybe someone was just spam reporting my shit. I don't know. Like you said,
damn, they still do that?
Yep.
Man, there's a whole bunch
both
of
come from the rep community.
That's some back in the day shit right there.
Tripping.
I forgot about that. You guys both come from the rep community, right?
Oh,
like
all of them. Shit, me too.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's what they used to do back in the day.
But tripping, you got to come to Section 8 then, bro. Niggas ain't getting
niggas
is not getting niggas.
Can we also figure out tripping? Do you do the editing on all the videos, or they're just specific ones?
It started, the first video I started editing for was who has the better mystery box with Jumper Man Chris in it. But yes, from then on, I've edited every single video.
Because the problem is in the apology, like you have a specific style of the way you edit videos. So
in Cam's potential apology,
I'm saying if he does an apology, but then he comes back to you for a specific video edited, you know, doesn't it kind of
he told me that he was going to edit that himself and just do a raw uncut video.
Oh, see, so it's locked in. It's already gonna happen, bro.
No,
He just laid out the format, bro.
It's not going to happen, Ron, because he said that he might not do it today.
I don't think he should do it at all.
Okay, so then there we go.
He's just going to apologize, and then next week he's just going to be getting you to edit another video
But the thing is, I think Cam has to go back to his regular content, and I think people are going to forget about this eventually. Maybe in a month, 2 months.
Yeah, maybe if he was to go back to the regular style.
I mean, maybe. Yeah, Cam wants me. I'm already working on a new video that might go out tomorrow or something, where he's buying shoes on Melrose Avenue. You know what I mean? It's going to be back to normal.
Yeah, it's got to be more content like that.
Exactly. So yeah, and Cam knows that exactly.
But see, this is the thing is,
Without
I'm not forgetting about it. 10 years from now, Cam's a bitch if he doesn't apologize. To me, when it like Zaya, what you said, I agree. If he makes the apology and then goes back to doing what he's doing right now, but if he doesn't apology and then truly changes, then I think it's good. But if he doesn't apologize, then he's a mark.
You apologize, and then next week you just taking a shot at somebody else. You're really just, you know, like it goes against
exactly.
you.
And I would agree with you there. That's where I would say, if he plans on making more content like that, then don't fucking apologize. But if he plans on actually trying to make content and be a creator like he claims and actually do something, like I said, if he's thinking of new ideas, regardless, he did. I mean, really, round 2 was probably the first. I mean, there's probably other people, but like on an individual creator basis, he did kind of start a wave of doing those sneaker store channels, and I respect that. And that to me would be like a creator. He came up with a cool idea. It was personable. It was a little bit different. If he did some shit like that, then cool. But to me, it's like if he started doing all that now and never addresses where he fucked up, then I think it's bullshit.
Yeah.
It's absolutely counterfeit behavior, because how he didn't apologize to Blazendary, but now he's challenging Blazendary to a fight.
Now
he was clearly wrong in that video, bro.
So-
He's
so-
wrong.
Clearly the wrong person.
So let me ask you a question.
Clearly.
Let me ask you a question, Trippin. And you know, you don't have to say this if it's too much like personal, because I ain't trying to fuck your business up. But one, because you didn't fully tell me what like how the conversation went. But do you think he reached out to you because he wanted to do that type of content that you kind of did, where it was kind of making, you know, doing stuff, and the fact that it backfired now, do you feel like you might be out of a job soon because he's not going to try to do that type of content anymore?
That's what I was saying.
I gotta break it down into a few things, because I know you're asking me how did he came to hire me, so I feel like I have to address that first.
I mean, I'm just looking at this, and it just look like even like these, like I've said, I can see you're editing.
Nah,
the
but
videos.
look, Tony, if you listen, Trippin said that he's about to edit another video where it's just like sneakers being purchased on Melrose or something like that. So that's why I was saying that Trippin has a specific style, and if Cam is using that specific style and getting in trouble, and then he's gonna apologize, then he would have to stop using that style altogether.
The thing is, guys, he didn't come to me to put my tripping flair. He said that what he came to me said, hey, I really don't have time to upload these videos. I'm flying all these places. I need an editor. And he was the one who even proposed per video the pay, and that was good. So then I took it. But I don't think Cam went to me specifically to get my style or try to recreate my videos, because Cam and I videos are kind of two different things. But with these last drama videos, yeah, sure, I think he is. I think he did go to me for the Blazendary thing to cause some shit and get drama down, because why would he have called me? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But but I think Cam originally his first thought was a month ago, hey, I'm just too busy. I need an editor. Tripping doesn't have a YouTube channel, or he's not that free and can edit. So yeah, I mean, the thing is, I'm not contractually.
That's what he told you, or you just being skeptical right now?
Maybe he felt guilty because he clapped your channel and he said, "Fuck it, let me."
That's what I'm saying, bro.
The other thing too is, to be honest, like,
I mean, that's just.
And he don't got somebody on his neck right now.
Like Cam
exactly right. Ron's at all. I don't know.
Listen,
Maybe it's just us that we come from Section 8, but I'm like, bruh.
We see the chess moves. We see the chess moves
about him, and then he can use you to make videos for him. Like, bruh, like.
Listen,
that's
editing.
Cam's editing has always been trash.
Listen, that's very smart, but also Cam admitted to me in an interview, probably back in January, that he did try and take down all the videos, but it failed. but
Bro,
it
you
failed.
listening to this
That's how it
nigga? Why you listening to
He's
him? He's lying,
He's
bro. Like,
lying. I got my next
bruh.
title for my next live stream, bro. I got
Bruh,
it.
this is
Tony,
crazy.
I appreciate you, Tony.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Like I didn't know there was people that was. You come off as like naive, kind of, bro. Like
Yeah, like
so you just take
I believe that
what he
Cam
said at
just took my
face
channel
value.
down.
Cam came with the magic beans, bro.
Like, look, tripping. I'm only having this conversation because it's like you do good edit videos. You do the good commentary stuff. Like I seen it.
Bro,
It's good.
like hell
I give you that. But the thing is like, yeah, I think you might need to think about that. You know what I'm saying? The bag is there. Good. I want you, good for you. But like at the end of the day, I don't know. I just, I'm not.
Listen, I can stop editing tomorrow. I'm not obligated to do shit for him, and I never will because I'm not a dumbass one of his employees to sign a NDA form to work at a sneaker store. I'm not gonna do that. I can say, hey Cam, I'm done. Then he would be essentially he would be shit out of luck because who's gonna edit his videos? Himself?
Anybody? There's millions of editors in America right now. You can just go to a website and get an editor, right?
That's fair, but Cam and I don't think we have more of a personal relationship. Would he be as friendly to a random editor to say, fucking take the footage? But then you're right. Yes, maybe he did want to come to me because he did like my style and he think that I might win over some of his fans.
He neutered you.
That's
there's
fine.
nobody
Ron,
there's nobody critiquing him right now. Like, so let me ask you this: do you plan on making another channel?
We're critiquing right now.
Ron, there is people critiquing him. There's a channel with 800 subs. He was in here earlier, and his videos get thousands of views making fun of Cam. There still is people making fun of Cam out there. There always will be.
Can I ask you a question?
I can answer.
So, you don't think that Cam neutered you? You don't think that?
Ron, it's like us assuming cool kicks. How do we know? Because
I'm talking about neuter in the sense of like right now you're working for him, right? You're working for him instead of critiquing him, right? You're like, even though you're saying other people are making content about it, yeah, that might be true, but they're not getting the views, the eyes, the pairs of eyes.
But Tripping's perspective is that if he makes a video, his channel is gonna get deleted regardless because his channel.
So he's not trying to make another. He's not trying to make another channel. He's not trying to make another channel.
I do have another channel, but the thing is, it'll never reach where it was when I was at the peak popularity. And the thing is, I learned about Cam trying to take all the videos down against him. That was after my channel got taken down. If that was before, then he said that, yeah, I would be way more suspicious. But since it was after my channel got taken down, probably 2 months after that, it might be cool kicks. It might be false flaggers, like with the people doing replica stuff. It might be Cam. It might have been Jacob, Kais Omar. Who knows? We don't know. When you get your terminated letter or a community guideline strike, it does not say who it is by. It just tells you what your cause was. I tried talking to YouTube. They said they are not going to give out who it was or what the name was. But even if they did give me a name, Cool Kicks, how am I going to believe that?
They didn't give you an email address?
No, that the thing is, they do not give you an email address. You cannot. It's not a copyright strike. You can't dispute it like that.
Oh, it's a termination of the channel. I got you.
It's community guidelines. So you get one. So this is the thing, guys. I got one a month prior. I got deleted on December 6th, right? I got one in early November. A week passes. December 6th rolls by. I wake up. I did not get a second termination email. I got right to my third. It skipped over my second. Right to my third. Which is not, that is not how the system works. It goes 1, 2, 3.
But it happens a lot. It happens a lot.
I know.
It happens more often than you think.
I know it does. YouTube is essentially dog shit. They have a horrible system like that. But you know what I mean? You're right. It does happen a lot. Many people deal with that issue. Is it fair? No. All these replica people getting taken down, is that fair? Debatably. But you know what I mean? It's to circle back to your question. Did Cam fuck me? Potentially.
That's all I was saying. Tripping, you need to come to Section 8. You could be the first white person in Section 8. And
is he white? I thought he was Asian.
Oh well,
man, that is not me in my profile picture.
You could be called the first you could be the first Caucasian person in Section 8. Sneaker Scandals can you can learn from him.
Listen, Sneaker Scandals and we're part of the rep game.
It's true. Low key tripping is like a.
Wait, how you just throwing somebody in your gang, bro? Like,
Listen,
that's kind of
we
wild.
stick together. We stick together.
This is why you have a problem when people start talking. This is exactly affiliated, right? Because you just throwing randoms in your gang, and then when shit starts to slip and shit starts to leak and shit, now you don't know who it is because you got randoms around you, bro.
I don't need YouTube coming to look for me or nothing like that.
It was just a joke. I didn't think you were taking that
There's a cybercrime unit out here. You know, what I mean, they probably gonna show up in the chat soon.
But
you know?
Trippin', you gotta come check it out, man, because they got people out here doing their thing with the rep thing. You know, there's ways to do it right. You know what I'm saying? And you can probably still get your content out, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta definitely come check them out, man. It's just you gotta watch out because people, you might say something, someone want to kill you.
Yeah, that's the only problem, bro, and that's why I don't ever recommend it, bro. Like you say something to the wrong person over here, and they start doing the most, bro. And look, our community is plagued by that. There's a lot of people that do the doxing. There's a lot of people.
Blazendary doing it. Blazendary's Hollywood.
If anything, Blazendary needs to come to Section 8. Blazendary is rolling with the Section 8 behavior.
Facts. Big facts.
Zaya, you not going live at all then?
Nah, I wanted to, but I'm trying to make it to Applebee's, man.
Man,
I've been dying for
Applebee's, man.
I've been dying for Applebee's, bro.
Applebee's, bro. That's like fucking.
Yeah, they got these wings, bro. These little Parmesan garlic wings. Them shits is bomb, bro.
These low key is fire.
Damn, Tony, tell him Applebee's is fucking fast food, bro. He tripping, right?
It's fucking pull it out the freezer and throw it in the microwave for 3 minutes.
That's the Tyson chicken out the freezer, bro. The Tyson chicken.
Ooh, that pussy popping on a handstand.
Adam 22's here.
Man, fuck you, Trippin'. I'm the one that flagged you for the Cool Kicks video I was in. I know people at YouTube. I also mentioned this in one of my live videos.
What?
That is so.
Said, man, fuck
that is correct. Adam 22 did shout me out on the podcast with all the co-hosts. Adam 22 grew up in New Hampshire like me. But they were aware of my videos. I made a funny joke about his daughter not being able to dunk a basketball. He was laughing at it. He completely took it as a joke. So
he was laughing until the camera turned off.
I don't think so. But yeah.
Well, yeah, man. We're gonna see how this turns out. I mean, if he makes an apology video, I'm definitely gonna react to that and check it out. And if you want to come take it, come back over here and hang out. We'll be here. I definitely think an apology video is coming though. At this point, from what's being said, it's gonna come. Has to come.
I'm excited.
Yeah,
I hope so.
But to who? To just Sneak City? Like, he needs to apologize to Blazendary first and foremost, bro. Like, he was dead wrong. He was wrong. He didn't pick up the package twice. And then I think you said, you correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you said you saw another hit in the system for April, right? So that's even another 2 months after the second package, which means they try to send it out a third time or some shit like that. So that to me,
that pussy popping on a handstand.
The homie DB, aka The Section, was the first Section 8 YouTuber to show Trippin' love. #facts, #Moda Network.
The homie DB action, aka The Section, was the first Section 8 YouTuber to show Trippin' love. Facts, Mojado Network. #Mojado. I don't know. I can't say you're right or wrong on that one.
D Blake's older channels got clapped, and I could say, I don't know if he was the first, but D Blake definitely been like reacting or responding to like the videos for like more than a year already, bro.
I mean, Trippin', like that Cdaz, he makes videos.
Yes.
Cdaz is fucking 100,000 subscribers, and he doesn't get
They're homies.
130. Yeah, I know him personally. We live near each other.
Went to camps.
So it's like, he lives. I don't think this rep shit would got you clapped. That's what I'm just trying to say.
No, I completely agree.
He thinks it was Cool Kicks. He thinks it was the porn stars and stuff.
The replica stuff didn't get me clapped at all, but Cdaz his channel was gonna get deleted. I think he got 16 copyright strikes, but since it can only process in 1 day, he had a 24-hour buffer to delete all the videos and take them down. Yeah, he got lucky.
Wow.
So yeah, he was about to get fucked, but he didn't.
Wow. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up, man. I appreciate all you guys coming in. Make sure y'all join the Discord. My Discord, I'll put the link in the description real quick to everybody. Hit that motherfucking like button. Salutes to Trippin', Jacob. Ron's the alter ego in the building. Sneaker scandals. I wish Zaya would go live over fucking whack ass Applebee's because I don't understand that.
Yeah,
But,
y'all hating right now,
bro.
bro.
You can,
Yo, pay attention.
That's what the thing is,
I
bro.
could-
Y'all low key hating. Y'all wish y'all got some.
Pay
bro,
attention.
you can make Applebee's at the fucking house, bro. Honestly, like
Tony D, this hit could go live on that Daily Struggle for anything.
Honestly,
pay
I might go
attention
to
to what's
Applebee's after
happening tonight, bro. Pay attention.
Are we even getting a Daily Struggle Applebee's stream?
My next live stream, bro. As you always know, bro, I try to come with my timestamps and my points. There's gonna definitely be a lot of timestamps and points from this live stream. I just want to make sure I got my shit in order.
You better watch out because I might clap your ass and have you over here working for me on the Too Wild for TV channel, man.
Better get a job up at Sample, man.
Yeah, man. I might clap a motherfucker.
Do like the packaging and shit, man. Motherfuck that fulfillment center, bro. I'll be the new fulfillment center.
All right. Well, that's some shit, man. But we'll follow up with this story, definitely. You know, definitely we'll follow up with it. Salutes to everybody coming through and salutes to you guys as well. And yeah, man. Any last words, Trippin, you want to say? I'm gonna let everybody log out.
No, I think that's it. Thanks for having me on. It was fun. I liked it actually.
For sure. Well, yeah, come through more, man, and go find Sneaker Scandals because he'll be talking about this, and maybe you can take the link over there and be welcomed into Section 8. And his words. This is like middle class
introduction.
Yeah, this is
introduction.
middle class like living. Section 8 is gonna get a little nasty over there, but you can probably sit on the sidelines and laugh. But it gets a little dirty over there.
Yeah, I'll just be a spectator for a while, maybe.
Yeah, just tune in. Trust me. Jacob, anything you want to say?
No, really, I said everything.
right.
But yeah, always appreciate you having me on.
All right.
It was a good
Thank you for
conversation.
coming. Yes, sir. Ronzo Daltico.
I think Cam lost a lot of credibility. I think Tripping loses a lot of credibility. It just don't seem right. Something don't seem right. You know what I mean? And something don't seem right. You know, and Cam, as far as apology goes, he needs to apologize to Blazendary first. And then he could apologize to everybody that he saw subsequent to seeing Blazendary. You know what I'm saying? Because he was dead wrong. Twice he didn't pick up a package for more than a month. That means it seemed like he was plotting from the beginning.
About that, I do want to hear what he says about that. But I think he needs. I think he needs to apologize to the viewers more than anything.
Yeah, I get that. I get what you're saying, but you can't apologize to the viewers before you make it right with the person that you had the conflict with. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's when it will come off kind of fake. Like you saying you apologize to your viewers, but what about the person that you directly affected? So I don't know. I guess I'll leave it there. Salute to the chat, bro. Salute to Tony D.
No problem.
Zaya, Tripping.
Yes, sir.
Jake, and then I forgot the other dude's name. I think it was V, something V. Salute to him too, bro.
Violin.
And Skinny.
Violin.
Yeah.
Mr. Skinny also. Sneaker Scandals. Anything you want to say?
In all honesty, I still think that Cam is the one responsible for that particular situation with him and Blazendary. Again, he didn't pick up that first package. From there, he should have addressed it with whatever that third-party site was that they were working with. But now I know that, a lot of this shit is for views and content, and not saying that I was naive to it, but now I know that that's directly what he's doing. So, I'd definitely be looking at the content probably a little different going forward. Nonetheless, salutes to everybody. Salutes to all the content creators out there. No matter whether you're chasing views or clout or whatever the case may be, is what we do here at YouTube. And I wish everybody success, man.
For sure. All right, y'all. Peace.
Salutes, brothers. Be easy, everybody.
Yep. Salutes to everybody who came through. Salutes to everybody who took the link. Hey, salutes, man. We had a great live today. Hope you guys and girls enjoyed it. I told y'all we back, and we're gonna keep this thing flowing, man. More and more stuff. I'm looking forward to that apology video, what comes out of this at the end of the day. And I'll keep you guys updated if anything happens. Anybody DMs me or texts me or calls me, and I come up with any more information. So I hope you guys enjoyed, man. I'm out. Love y'all, man. Peace, man. We getting all some music, man. You know what I'm saying? Peace.